Welcome to Semper Hooah podcast.
No, I was here for Tammy's.
Oh, you were there for that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
you said you're. Yeah.
Because we kept using it.
I remember that.
Why don't you tell them how far she's leaned into that?
Oh no.
We can't use this at all whatsoever. I don't know if it's offline or we're just talking about it now.
Oh god, offline.
But it's pretty good. All right, welcome to Semper Hooah podcast. Let's not get into that with the Tammy Sue stuff.
We need to have
rough.
Tammy Sue as a guest.
Yeah, like straight
Put
up,
her in the
like
hot
full character, full character, just like
80s bushled hair,
just like
Bro,
nice.
all it takes is like half a bottle of tequila.
Yeah, just get her full character,
and then her hair goes up.
Just boom. No, you gotta get her the next morning when it all just like comes out.
Full trailer park.
Yeah.
Would you pull yourself together, Tammy Sue?
God damn it! That's not who I married.
She didn't even shower.
You changed. You weren't like this.
You weren't like this 20 years ago. All right. It is a lowered expectations, somewhat of a Marine Corps edition here. I'm outnumbered.
Sort of.
Yeah, Lanci here. Good to see
to
you.
be fair,
break,
you're always
Saam.
outnumbered when it's the two of us on here.
We always have PD. You know, there's always at least evens that
Some
out.
sort of
I
guy
stand
keeps in the
by my
closet.
statement.
Oh, Marine Corps.
There's Marines. That's
Yeah,
all it
all
takes,
right.
man.
Yeah.
Settle down. Yut.
Take over the world.
We got some Marine Corps stories somewhere at some point, Marine Corps movie, and then we're going to do some Marine Corps trivia. We're going to see which one of you guys is the better fucking yut over here.
Yut.
Who could
Wait a
yut
minute,
the best?
our movie is an
Rah.
army movie.
Oh, yeah? Well, there's like army in it for like 4 seconds.
Yeah,
It's
they
actually more
die.
Air
They die
Force.
real quick.
They don't. I don't
What movie were we supposed to watch?
Oh, God. We picked the wrong. In the army now, right? No, that's not the one? Shit.
I love how that one keeps coming up, and we keep like going, "Oh yeah, we're
Saving
gonna
it.
save that. We're gonna save that."
I'm waiting.
What are we saving that for?
I'll tell you what I'm saving for. I'm waiting for Pauly Shore's cameo to go drop down in price because he's way too high right now. It's $700 to get him to do a cameo thing.
I got 20.
Oh,
on it.
nice.
So Andy Dick, though, he's really cheap.
Real cheap Andy
I
Dick.
know. I've met the man.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey-o. It's $20, give me.
Yeah. A blowjob.
He's basically like that.
So I'm waiting for that.
Okay,
his
girls,
price to drop
thumbs
down.
down.
Yeah.
Totally waiting for his price to drop down to make it a little more affordable because I want to get both of their. I want them to review the movie with us
Together.
Yeah, well, I want their cameos. It's going to be 30 seconds of their
Absolutely.
rating, but
Yeah.
waiting for the price to go
Why
down.
don't we settle
Waiting
for
for
the
the price
island,
to go
boys?
Yeah,
Yeah. Settle for the island.
just give them the whole rate the have them rate the whole movie.
That movie was great, man.
Have the island boys rate Pauly Shore and Andy Dick rating their own movie.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, now we're talking high budget shit.
Well, no, I think their prices went down after the whole they had a murderer.
Oh, the
sleeping in
murder
there.
that they were
Yeah.
involved
They're
with.
raised.
They're raised
we're
it-
gonna have to drop our rates down from 20 to 10.
Yeah. All right, let's do a quick pluggy. Let's get into our show here. All right, please like, follow, subscribe, share. Remind yourselves we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Remember, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, give us a little rating, a little review, whatever you want to do. If not, whatever, that's cool. Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, all podcast platforms. And watch us on YouTube or at semperhooah.com. You could follow us on Facebook at Semper Hooah Podcast and Instagram at Semper Hooah. Check out the merch at semperhooah.com/shop. You can support the show at semperhooah.com.
Please, God. Please.
With a monthly subscription of your choosing. Just hit that support us button. And 50% of our merch profits go to Tango 3.
Tango 3, with your help, they will support vetted organizational projects that help with veteran mental health issues and veteran suicide prevention through the sale of Dove Creek Akashi Wagyu beef jerky. Do we have more of that? Bennett?
So delicious.
I've been so goddamn busy. I really need to reach out. I keep saying it every episode, too. Somebody needs to remind me on a goddamn Monday.
Yeah.
See, now you know what it's like to have a real job.
I know. It's horrible.
It's rough.
It fucking sucks. I mean, I still run my own company, but doing this, too, it's like, good
He's got a
God.
whole nother thing going on. Yeah, it's crazy.
Diversifying.
I have my job and I run my own company too.
Yeah. Remember, don't
It's
forget
called
to send,
driving for Uber.
don't forget to send the hate mail to contact@semperhooah.com. Not just hate mail, any mail, all that stuff. And somebody know a DOD spiel? Because I don't still know it.
Something about the DOD doesn't like us, and we're their bastard stepchildren.
Yeah, all
views and expressions are not necessarily the opinions of the DOD or any governmental organization. Blah 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 blah. Let's go, Brandon.
Whoa. Okay. Jeez.
NASCAR, huh? You're a big NASCAR fan.
I was talking about my boss.
Oh, okay. That's true. That works. That actually okay.
NASCAR.
All right, let's get some current events, the headlines. All right, so first thing going on, Ukraine war. I always want to dip in a couple little lines of that.
Can we say Ukraine when we
Ukraine?
say yes?
Ukraine.
Let's just say that every time we say Ukraine.
All right, a few things that happened this week. One thing that actually, I don't have the notes here. Just saw this yesterday. Pretty awesome. There is a Russian BMP2 that was like not completely
for sale.
No, right?
Yeah,
like abandoned in the middle of, I forgot what town it was.
Yeah.
And it had spray painted on the side of it Wolverines.
Oh my God.
Legit.
Those motherfuckers have been waiting 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh my
so awesome. Right?
Oh my God, I'm so happy now.
Like, how cool is that?
Why didn't we review Red Dawn?
That gives you a fucking war boner right there. Oh man.
Wolverine. Oh, that was pretty awesome to see that.
That is pretty cool.
The BMP2, man, that thing looks like a really ugly Bradley.
We're really learning this war. We're learning a lot about the limitations of armored personnel carriers, tanks, everything.
Well, at least the Russian-built ones.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying they can't even get through the mud because
that's always a problem.
The mud in Ukraine right now is so like thick that if they went off the roads, they'd get stuck and bogged down.
Well, I mean.
So that's why you see them coming into cities. They literally have to stay on the roads.
So yeah, but that's actually a common problem with tracked vehicles. Like like they do have like great all-terrain capabilities, but like when you get into like the wet, marshy terrain and stuff like that, they tend to.
When you weigh 60, 70 tons,
I mean, they high center.
I'm sorry,
they high center themselves.
Yeah.
You know, and then essentially what'll happen then is the track just digs holes and then it doesn't get grip anymore.
Just same as my skid steer.
Well, I bet that's what
my skid steer got stuck on a fucking concrete sidewalk the other day.
Yeah,
I was like, well, this sucks.
When Rob was on, he was talking about this exactly. We were doing the whole thing before the war kicked off. It's like, this is why if you're going to invade, you should do it during the wintertime and not that spring. That spring is rough out there.
Yeah, when the dirt is frozen.
You saw it too. Germans went through that shit. They knew it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, the Germans invaded in the summer and then got bogged down by winter.
Which
and
was
then
really bad for them.
They froze themselves out because they didn't have cold weather gear.
But even up to that summer, it doesn't get...
But now we have North Face.
Yeah.
And Patagonia.
Dude, I saw a guy with the... I thought at first it was like a North Face tattoo, but it's half right face. I was like, oh my God.
Nice.
I got to get that hat. All right, so Russia is aiming to achieve victory
gonna hit the merch store soon
over Ukraine by May 9th. They want...
I don't see that happening.
Good luck.
European officials say, so the Ruskies, they celebrate May 9th. That's their victory day over Germany in World War II. So they actually have parades like...
It's the end of the Great Patriotic War, as they call it.
Yep.
So they're shooting for that, to have victory. I went, okay, I don't know what kind of victory you're having with these losses.
Hashtag good luck.
Yeah. Right.
And what they're trying to do is they're trying to just kind of carve out a chunk of it and go, hey, look at this. We got this.
Yeah, it's...
And Zelensky's like, yo, we're not conceding to shit.
Good.
You aren't keeping anything. We're going to fight you tooth and nail like everywhere.
Yeah. And after they boogied out of Kiev there, and then they found that crazy massacre in Bucha.
Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
There's 150
they
plus
got removed
bodies
from the Human Rights Council because of that.
Yeah, Russia still denies the genocide going on over there, even though there's goddamn proof of it.
Yeah, those were just some random separatists that did that, right?
I think seeing like Zelensky's face when he that was the tell-all. He walked in and he just like dropped and was like shocked and just disgusted what he saw. It's like, oof, man. But yeah, crazy shit. All right, somebody else we hear. U.S. assesses Russian short-range ballistic missile struck the Kramatorsk. I can't pronounce that right. Kramatorsk train station that killed at least 50 people. So that was another thing. They hit up a fucking train station with
people like waiting to get out of there.
Yeah,
they are just. It seems like they're just like throwing the rules of war out the window and just blatantly.
They never have
civilians.
rules of war. Russians have never had this.
Yeah,
but this is another thing.
Fatalist attitude they always had.
This is another thing for Russia that they fucked up on. The only reason they were able to build up as fast as they could was because of their gigantic rail network. Mm-hmm. And something like they have 21,000 engines in Russia, 20,000 of them are owned by the government. So the government basically runs all the railways.
Yeah.
And they were able to move all that armor there.
What is that?
But
83
now,
unicorn?
But now all the Ukrainians have to do, or Ukrainians, all they have to do is sever rail lines, and they're fucking incapacitated.
Yeah.
Well, that's
These Russians bit off way more than they could.
They
ever
need
know.
to, yeah, basically they just need to take a lesson from us from the Civil War, because when the Union would go down and invade into the South in the Civil War, we would
Sherman.
Yeah, well, scorched earth, but they would also gut up all the rail lines. Also, the South,
yeah.
the South and the North's rail lines were not the same width.
Gauge. They were different gauges.
They were different gauges. Yeah,
Yeah.
so all the Union had to do was pull up the South's rail line and then, boom, lay their own.
Yeah, dude, I read a whole. It was like a 500-page book. I wrote it with this guy Scott, or I read it with this guy Scott. You guys know him, but I won't say his last name because he's a federal prosecutor.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So yeah, he's a
I
big
don't know.
history guy.
You do.
Yeah, you do. We
You
talk
do.
later. But it's all about Sherman and how he basically, they literally would rip up rail lines, and the South just could not compete.
Also, supposedly Sherman was a hell of an alcoholic.
Dude, that boy. No, the biggest thing about Sherman was he fucking used to smoke cigars like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And the big thing was these old Civil War generals, you see them all smoking cigars all the time, is because the smell of war, like the smell of all those dead bodies, dude.
You gotta cover that
They
shit
said
up.
was just the worst stench anyone could ever
Yeah,
imagine.
I'm sure Antietam smelled really great.
So they
that
were
summer.
smoking cigars so that they would get rid of that pungent, death smell. Crazy shit.
Anyway, on a brighter note,
But yeah, they should learn not to fuck with the little guy because the little guy can fuck you up.
Fucking Ruskies.
Especially when all their cousins are giving them RPGs and shit.
You know, I like how the world and most people have been hating on Russia for the last month and a half. I've been hating them since 1984,
Yeah.
since I came off the womb.
Fucking commies, dude. I've always been taught to fucking hate commies. Of all shapes and sizes.
They're also, we were talking about this before.
good old Walter probably instilled a lot of that in you.
Yeah, fucking Russians, the savages, the fucking savages. Well, you watch this and you see how they are. You look at history. Oh, maybe they changed. Then no, they haven't.
I left Poland in the 1980s.
Holy shit, now the Russian recruiters are now conscripting those who have been discharged from military service since 2012.
They're stop-lossing these people?
Particularly drivers, mechanics, reconnaissance specialists, junior commanders, and possibly some generals.
Yeah, well, they need
Well,
to
I
check
saw
they're
that
paying?
they just switched out their generals for now the guy that was running Syria operations.
Yeah.
They did, yeah.
Now we'll see
It's like,
what
you're doing
that
a good
has
job
to do.
killing
I
people, and
mean,
war crimes are really good, going for you good down there. Let's see what you can do up here.
Well,
Let's
no
see.
one cares about war crimes in the Middle East.
Oh yeah,
But
'cause it's
this is
white
the-
on brown. That's just how that works.
The problem is though they've been busted with these crematoriums, these mobile crematoriums, and it's like, I mean, in World War II, we didn't know there were concentration camps until we got
Well,
to
they
them,
weren't
and
mobile either.
we
No,
started liberating them. Right? We
Right.
didn't know that what was really going on.
No, you have no fucking.
Like no one had a clue. Like even spies and shit. Nobody knew these fucking concentration camps. We're seeing this shit live
Oh yeah,
in action, and the world is still not doing shit about it.
Well, that's
Like, what the
happens
fuck?
every time. It's
Like
just-
what would have happened if we all knew, hey, they're literally just like herding up Jews and people they don't like and putting them on train cars and then
Back
going
then-
and executing them.
Back then, still nothing until it affected you directly, because that's the same thing that's happening
Right?
now. Until a bomb drops in your yard, you're not gonna do a goddamn thing.
Also, people tend
You're
to
gonna keep
forget
saying,
that
"I'll
they're-
keep giving you stuff." I'll keep America. Same thing for England. Good,
Yeah.
great allies. We just kept giving them stuff. We're not getting involved. It's not our
Yeah.
problem. It's not our problem. Same shit.
Also,
happens
there was a lot
until
of
something drops.
There was also a lot of very prestigious and high-ranking Americans back in World War II that were virulent anti-Semites.
Oh yeah, it was very
well,
yeah,
dude,
it was big
the
in the
fucking 40s.
Charles
Yeah.
Lindbergh,
Oh yeah, all of them.
Henry Ford,
Oh yeah.
Dude, look at the fucking president at the
Walt
end
Disney.
It was a different time.
Look at
It was a
fucking-
different
there.
time.
Look at Truman at the end there. Jesus Christ.
They hated gays too and shit. I mean, they were all kind of assholes.
Which I just watched the Imitation Game again, and it was
Great
well,
movie.
my wife never seen it.
Great movie.
So she's
Great
watching the touring thing. Like, this is a guy that invented computers, and then she finds out about like the fact that he off himself, and because
yeah, because
made him.
they chemically castrated him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she's like, wait, was he legal there? I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
it's
very illegal.
very illegal to be homosexual.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, well, back in the day, that was like
Which is still illegal in Russia, by the way.
yeah,
Crazy.
Of course it is. Yeah.
And the Middle East.
Yeah.
Well, but
you just figure those goddamn goat fuckers, they don't, yeah,
The
but you know
damn
what?
Saudis.
But you know what? They're at least they just keep it private.
Yeah.
A lot of them,
Middle East, they do.
Yeah.
They just hold hands.
They like it.
You know?
Little butt stuff. It's fun.
Little Vicky.
Vicky. All right, let's hit up some
Oh
other
my God.
headlines here really quick here.
Navy offers at least $25,000 to recruits who ship before June. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, you skipped one I want to hit up to, but yeah, we'll go back. What?
Yeah.
The DoD seeks huge jump in budget for hypersonic test facilities, and the DoD had a successful test last
They
month.
kept
So
that hush hush too.
for the it was the second successful test, right, of a
believe so.
hypersonic.
But they kept it like hush hush because of everything that was going on.
Dude, but now this could be total bullshit. I was listening to another podcast. They were talking about the speed of the Russian hypersonic weapon that they said that they actually
Joe
used.
Rogan's.
Yeah,
They were talking about that.
and they
one.
said it was like 20,000 miles an hour or something.
That
I was
seems
like,
insane.
I was like,
I think
what?
I remember listening to that episode because he was trying to do the calculations per this and that. I would like to research that. If it is, that's fucking fast.
I mean that is insane. The technology when you think about that,
it's nuts.
and you go, they probably stole it from us.
Yeah, but like they've actually have successful ones, and we're still kind of
Yeah, we're
Also,
still trying to catch
They're
up.
implementing in the field.
Also,
We were
China
sequestered.
has actual railguns, and we don't.
Well, we had railguns, but we figured out that the amount of energy it would take to make it mobile, like you could still put it on a battleship, but dude, you're talking about insane amounts of power to just shoot one projectile.
Yeah.
also,
I mean, you have to have basically a ship that's a giant generator.
as Russia just proved, don't always because you can assume stuff and think they're all great and bad, But then when you see them, you go,
Yeah.
"You fucking suck." So,
Well, yeah,
so
I
you
mean,
remember that video, especially with the Rob when he was on here. Remember we were watching
Yeah.
that training video?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that was actually legit. Like just a few weeks before things was kicking off. The way
I
they're
think it
fighting.
was, and I think it was their special forces. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking horrible.
I don't even know. Like,
This is a Spetsnaz.
Oh, who
these
wants to
guys
hear?
are so bad.
This is a sad one that happened. On the
Oh,
headlines.
the Army's old guard horses suffer poor living conditions, report finds after 2 died. An Army report covered by CNN this week revealed that military horses serving as pallbearers for Arlington National Cemetery have been suffering poor living conditions, with one horse recently dying in February with 44 pounds of gravel and sand in his stomach.
Well, see,
That Pika's a bitch.
Or was this guy so sad about stuck being in the Army?
yeah,
That
it's
he
like,
just
it
offed
just seems
himself.
like a typical.
I
He
was
was
Army
like, I'm going to eat some
suicide.
rocks, guys.
Army suicide.
Actually, it kind of seems like funeral duty just doesn't suit him.
Yeah, poor living conditions, standard for Army. Okay,
I mean, 44 pounds of
standard for
gravel
Army?
Okay,
and
yours are worse.
sand.
I get it.
How do you get gravel and sand into a horse's stomach?
I don't know. That's fucking weird.
But you put it in the bucket and like strap it.
Well, no, this is what happens sometimes. They find like salt areas that have a lot of salt, and they'll lick the salt off
Well,
the
it is
ground.
DC, so yeah.
So
It's
if
like my
they're
dog with
putting
my- never mind,
salt, if they're putting salt down on the roads
That's peanut
inside
butter.
the cemetery during the winter, this horse could be coming down there and just licking the freaking ground.
Yeah.
It could be.
Because they do
crazy.
have salt licks for livestock and shit like that. I know that because I hung out on a farm for 2
The
weeks.
horses there.
having been to a funeral at Arlington, it is a moving experience.
It's depressing just being in that place.
It's overwhelming, the
It
emotions.
is. Yeah. You
Yeah.
walk in.
I know it just from Abraham Lincoln's because
Yeah.
a couple of my buddies are buried there.
well, we
And it's, dude, you go there and you're just like,
Whoa.
whoa,
Well,
it just
yeah.
overpowers you.
I went there for Scott's dad's funeral
Oh, okay, yeah.
years and years ago.
Yep.
Met Senator Jim Webb, former Secretary of the Navy.
I went to his funeral right here in Palatine. And then
Yeah, we missed each other on that because I had to work that day.
yeah. And then because they were waiting to see if he could get approval to get into Arlington. But then he got approval and I didn't know anything else other than that.
Yeah.
All right, it's a crazy place there. I mean, it is. Motions.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember. Jesus, I don't want to get
Jesus
into
Christ.
it. Let's move on.
That was a
At least this will
3-day
be quick.
hangover for me there on that one. We drank an Irish pub in D.C.
Yeah.
Dry of all their Irish whiskey.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Me, Eilert, his lieutenant, a bunch of guys from his platoon. And
We did the same
his
thing, but
family.
in Singapore at the 4 Floors of Horrors.
Oh, Twin Towers.
We
yeah,
drank
Twin
them
Towers.
out of all their Jägermeister. They didn't have any more. This was when Jaeger bombs were like big, right?
Oh God,
Dude, we
They
just
still are.
we were just
Really?
doing
No.
Jaeger bombs like crazy, and then that bar would be like, "We are all out," and we're like, "All right, on to the next place." And we literally got to the last place, and they're like, "We have nothing. We have these girl boys. If you want girl boys,
Lady boy?
lady boy,
lady boys."
I come in you come on the floor.
My sperms.
Oh God.
My sperms. All right, let's see.
China's talking shit.
Yeah, threatens the U.S. if Pelosi visits Taiwan.
Oh, God, please visit Taiwan, Pelosi.
Oh, so let's see. The Chinese foreign minister spokesperson. Chineses. You wouldn't say Chineses, would you? Okay, I'm good. This name. Zhao Lijian.
Zhao
Lijian. See, when I order like the Kung Pao chicken, I fuck that up.
Actually, that does sound like a chicken dish.
Szechuan sauce? I don't know.
Shishan?
You mean ketchup and teriyaki sauce?
Yeah, mixed together. All right, so this guy.
I need that Szechuan sauce, Morty.
Zeholijanos here, whatever his fucking name is. I don't know, some kind of Chineses.
It's Chineses.
Yeah, stated the U.S. should abide by the One China principle and 3 China-U.S. joint communiques immediately cancel Speaker Pelosi's plan to visit Taiwan. Oh, okay. Stop official contact with Taiwan and fulfill its commitment of not supporting Taiwan's independence with real actions, he added. If the U.S. insists on having its own way, China will take firm and strong measures to firmly safeguard its sovereignty and territorial integrity. All possible consequences that arise from this will completely be borne by the U.S. side.
I'm pretty sure the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the Taiwanese might take precedence.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. If they don't want to be a part of China, China can go fuck itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when they look at the support that we've given to the people that we've fucked over, I mean, what does it say for them going, oh, yeah, the U.S. will back us up? Will we?
Will we? No,
Will we?
Probably not.
I mean, really depends on who's running the government.
Hey, just remember the remake.
Can you do it George Bush style and be here forever, please?
Yes.
Just remember the remake of Red Dawn. The reason why it was unbelievable is because they had to switch it to the North Koreans instead of the Chinese.
Yeah.
And everybody knows North Koreans could never make that kind of flight. They don't have the fuel.
And even if they did, they don't have the food.
No, they'd land and break their bones and shit. Malnutrition.
The army would just be happy to get a McDonald's.
Yeah. Well, that's like how the Russians going into Ukraine, they're fucking raiding all the goddamn convenience stores. They're like, oh my God, bread. They're like, holy shit.
To be fair, when we hit Fallujah, we raided a lot of the pharmacies.
Well, that's a different thing.
I didn't raid the pharmacies.
Well, we were looking for vitamin T and some Valium and shit like that.
Well, you know.
That's what you get when you have an unregulated economy.
Nice.
All I did in
Drugs
Babil
for
was
days.
I was looking for those little gummy vitamins. Ooh. I was like, where are the gummy vitamins?
Just the Flintstones?
Where are my Flintstones?
Because you're a Flintstones kid. All right, let's get into the real pressing hardcore shit. All right, who wants the first one up?
I'll take this.
You should take this.
These limited time Camo Kicks go hard. What the fuck is that shit? All right,
dude.
All right.
This is great.
Dude, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Kicks. All right.
Kicks, like your shoes.
You know.
Not
threads, but kicks.
Kicks. Got
We're
it.
cool. We're hip.
Combat flip-flops released
I'm hip with it.
a limited run camouflage high-top shoe that no one saw coming. According to Combat Flip-Flop CEO Matthew Griffin, you can be the cock-a-walk in these things.
Yeah, so
Bruce Dickinson.
Keep going.
Gold-plated diapers. Anyway, following in the great multi-century tradition of military dick-doodling from the soldiers who sketched schlongs on Hadrian's Wall to those brave aviators who dared draw skydongs, the veteran-owned footwear company is selling these phallic phenoms for a limited time.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ, fucking brilliant.
We went straight from Romans to fucking the
These
US
are
Air
these are
Force.
great go-fasters. Well, that's actually true. There were Roman soldiers that drew dicks on Hadrian's Wall.
I know what Hadrian's Wall is.
Yeah.
So it's a wall in England.
I know.
Keep going.
Anyway, it separated Keira Knightley's people from the Romans. Anyway.
Oh my God.
For the very tasteful price of $69.69, you can pre-order a pair of these without giving away the family jewels.
Oh my God.
The pattern on them, aptly called camouflage, certainly gets hard.
Goes hard.
Sorry.
Yeah.
In the paint.
In the paint, baby.
First of all, I stand by what I said.
So yeah, the camouflage. There's actually mini dicks in camo on them. I know you can't see it on the screen too well here, but
my
it's
God.
Enhance.
I was actually
Enhance.
It's all you see the whole camo pattern is just little dicks.
Oh
all different colors.
my God.
Pocket balls everywhere.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, just look, dude. 6 months, it'll be your new camouflage pattern.
Yeah, for the army. You gotta get
See if
painted
you
on the
can wear them
weapons
to
now.
drill. You're like, these are definitely authorized.
Yeah.
Look, the kicks match the camo.
All I gotta do is like spray paint my dick a little bit too, whip it
Yeah,
out in
right.
uniform. Boom. No more.
Put a little
fucking-
racing stripe on there for the
Yeah.
people.
No more sharp
oh my
complaints.
God.
Anyway, there's a BD-22, and women can choose the BDE, but regardless of gender, it takes real cojones to wear these. Despite not being made for running, and certainly not for combat, these bad boys never suffer from performance issues and can go for hours and hours. Also,
Oh my
these
God.
are clearly made for combat because we saw Navy SEALs last week, and the dude was wearing blue Converse.
So these are limited time. So you gotta get it goes out. They're gone. So if you want them, $69.69.
Yo, do you have the website? I'll
from
buy these.
Combat Flip Flop.
Boom.
Oh, combat flip flop.
Yeah.
In other
check it.
news, the Defense Department is 3D printing barracks.
Whoa.
In the words of the great Ray Kinsella, if you build it, he will come. Or in the case of barracks, if you 3D print it, soldiers will be forced to live in it.
God damn it.
Turns out you don't have to 3D print it to force people to live in it.
Partnering with Icon, a private construction technology company in Texas, the Defense Department is 3D printing the largest structures in the Western Hemisphere to serve as transient housing for service members. Made out of Icon's proprietary Lavacrete, this printable high-strength concrete has a compression strength of 2,000 to 3,500 pounds per square inch.
pretty good.
Is that good?
That's really good,
That's
yeah.
really good.
And can reportedly withstand extreme weather and presumably the stupidity of Saturday night barrack shenanigans.
There's
Maybe
not
not
that
bad.
much.
Yeah.
There's not that much barrack shenanigans. I
Depends
mean,
what kind of munitions you got, right?
Yeah, right. I mean,
how big are the showers? Big enough to fit a keg?
yeah. However, the Army didn't say whether or not the barracks would come with the standard issue asbestos, cockroaches, and black mold, or if those will grow there later.
Standard.
Now, in all honesty, these 3D printing houses, robots, these things are pretty cool. And like for Habitat, so out in my town, we got Habitat for Humanity's building a couple houses. Dude, they could have a
met
couple
Jimmy
of
Carter yet?
robots out
Yeah.
there building this shit in, inclement weather. They could be building them anytime.
Is that just because Jimmy Carter got too old?
No.
No, it's just hard to get like good help these days.
Well, plus concrete
Goddamn
is way cheap.
millennials.
Dude, concrete is probably way cheaper to build that thing out of concrete over the lifespan of the building than it is to build it out of wood and shit.
It's stronger. It's gonna last longer.
I mean,
if it's done right.
remodeling is going to be a real bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a load-bearing wall, Cotton.
How are we going to tear down this wall? You're not.
You're not.
It's
It's not
it's
happening.
solid.
Yeah.
Honestly, tornadoes won't be a problem anymore.
No,
But
right?
now, do they? Now I've seen them build these houses with the little robots that like drags along, lays
yeah, I got
concrete.
the picture shows it like
But
that. Yeah.
what is their strength and rigidity like? Just because I work with a concrete company, like with no rebar, it doesn't look like they have rebar in them.
I don't know if they have like a fiber mixture inside of it or something.
I
or
know
don't
this
know.
Lavacrete is like proprietary
Well,
to
you know-
them.
you know,
so maybe
You might not
there's
need
something in there.
You
that,
might not need
fiber.
rebar if you're just only building like one story, though.
No, you still need
no, you still need
Con- with-
rebar.
with
I mean,
concrete,
dude, you
you
need
need it.
rebar even for a driveway.
Dude, the Romans built aqueducts without rebar.
Yeah. But they weren't supporting. Listen, I know concrete very well too.
Yeah.
You need
Well, actually,
something in there to help
they
it,
lost
unless
the-
you have.
we use
We
different
lost
concrete.
the Roman
Yeah.
recipe to concrete with history, and their concrete supposedly was like some of the most durable ever created.
Okay.
Well, it's also length of time. Like
you
the
seen-
harder concrete is around, the harder it gets.
Yeah.
So it's like if you can pour concrete in water and just let it sit there,
Well, the Romans were able to do that.
it'll be
actually.
the hardest concrete like you'll ever
yeah.
find.
Yeah, my
It's all about the water.
my people were able to do that. Well,
Like I-
let me rephrase
our
that.
people.
Our people were able to do that.
So I poured it into my freaking pond. I made a pond on my side of my house for fish and shit, and I like it.
Well, not with concrete in it. You didn't.
I did. I
did.
poured concrete in the base, and then I did concrete around the siding and everything. But I had to put rebar in
Where'd
there
the
and
fish
shit.
come? Where'd the fish come from?
The fish store.
Store where the fish come from.
Wait, they just came from. They just fell from the sky.
Yes, that's exactly where. Right out of
It's
Petco.
like, it's like the Bible.
Straight out of Petco.
So it's like right out of that Russell Crowe movie.
Pretty much.
Took you a minute. Didn't
Yeah, I was like, for Russell Crowe, I'm like, oh yeah, that one. That one. All right. Anyway, 3D printing, cool. Oh,
Making movies, singing songs, and fighting around the world.
Russell Crowe. Almost a Crowe. All right. right. Next one up. Who's got it?
All right. I think Saam does.
Yeah,
DOD officially kills plan to merge commissaries and exchanges. No supercenter APHIS.
Oh, the AFIs, Supercenter, the NEX, the MEX.
What, were they
going to
build Walmarts on there? I mean,
So they were
Actually,
trying to
that
do.
does look pretty good as a Walmart, you know?
Well, it's the AFI Supercenter. It's pretty badass.
What are they going to do on 29 Palms? Because I could walk to the PX.
Well, read it and
from
I'll
where
tell
I
you. I'll
live,
give you
right?
my opinion.
well,
on
yeah,
it,
we
too.
have PXs. We have post exchanges. They have Army and Air Force exchange
Ours is
services.
PX too. No, it's still PX.
Also,
Everything is a PX
Because
still?
you still have there's NEX for the Navy.
Also, why
you
the
guys
fuck
also
haven't-
I've seen a version of MX.
why
too.
the fuck hasn't
Okay.
AFIS been prosecuted yet for counterfeiting U.S. currency?
What?
POGs.
Oh God, I forgot about the POGs. That was a long
Pogs?
time.
Yeah, the POGs. Remember when we were deployed
You
and you
hand out
pay
the
cash
cash
and
with
then
the-
instead of giving you coin, they would give you those little POGs?
Stupid little POG things from
No.
like 20 years ago.
Dude, I still have like probably
He was
$150 of those things.
See, you were
Oh yeah, I'm sorry,
I
you
never
didn't get
got
to buy
those.
shit, did you?
infantry,
No.
and you were.
Wait a minute, you got to buy shit?
Yeah,
I had
and
to
I
get my
used,
shit
I
shipped
used to
to
sell
me.
you guys cans of dip and packs of cigarettes for $20 a pop in Fallujah.
even though you went out quite a bit, you're still kind of a fobbit a little bit.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I had AC.
We were in the fob and we were in tents, these giant tents, and it rained in Iraq it was like the worst rain
Monsoon
in 20
season.
years. And fucking all the Army guys are in barracks just laughing at us.
Oh,
and
we
we're
had
in these tents.
We had shoes.
Dude, the rain came through the tent worse than it was outside. We all built our bivvies. We all got bivvy sacks out and we're up on cots. There's like a fucking foot of water on the ground. We're like,
Ah, the good old days.
we're like, let's get back out to the field. This fob shit sucks.
So the AFIS, PX, MX, whatever the fuck you want to call
Yeah.
it, the Super Center's no more. Let's hear about it.
A top Pentagon official has quashed the idea of consolidating the military commissary and exchange systems nearly 2 years after her predecessor ordered the merger to move forward. Also, the fact that we have someone in the Pentagon that deals with shit like this.
It's very important.
Yeah, well, think. Anyway, Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks rescinded the previous memorandum and directed the DOD to cease all efforts to consolidate the defense resale entities. The DOD's new analysis found the consolidation would actually require an additional $1.5 billion in costs that were understated in the 2018 analysis. Of course, because they have to build like a new facility.
Yeah. So that's the cool thing. It's like, oh, you get your commissary and all your other BS
Also, to
stuff.
be fair, you go off base, Stater Brothers was always cheaper than the commissary.
Right, but it's nice. Like we get tax free, so which is nice.
It's certain things you can buy there.
Right, but the nice thing is about like I always like shit, the one stop shop. I would love to have get my groceries and then go get all my stupid shit that I need. Like,
Yeah.
From the
So commissaries,
exchange.
these are grocery stores?
We never had
didn't
those.
have
Shit,
grocery
shit we
stores.
didn't get to do because
Yeah,
we
well-
didn't have a kitchen.
It was all the way in Mainside.
Yeah.
I didn't even. We were like, that's where the generals are. Let's
Yeah.
not go there ever.
Yeah, ever.
It's nothing but shiny fucking collars.
Why the
everywhere
fuck
you
do you
never
think
been
I
to a
spent all my
commissary?
time in Delmar?
Never went to a commissary. Never.
Wow.
Not once.
Uh,
I don't even think we have one
so yeah, Pendleton did.
on Pendleton.
Yeah, so
I know they had a exchange because me and my buddy bought the biggest tube TV we could find.
Yeah, of course you knew about that.
32 inches, dude. It took like 4 guys to lift it. we're like, how are we gonna get this home? Stuck it in the
yeah,
trunk
you
of my
just don't,
Jetta.
you just don't think about shit
there's
like that.
other places you get chow besides the chow hall or
So-
restaurants.
so-
Not for us.
I knew.
No, MREs.
So,
Restaurants.
I knew
What the
restaurants?
fuck are these?
I knew about the commissary because when I was on the Mew,
Yeah.
we would go to Friday morning formation.
Okay, yeah.
On main side with all the pogues for the Mew and shit
Yeah.
like that. We'd be there in our coveralls. We'd be like, oh no, we got to do services on the tanks and stuff. Really underneath our coveralls, we'd have like our green T-shirt on, but underneath we'd have like board shorts and shit.
Yeah.
And then we would like leave right away, drop the coveralls, go right to the fucking commissary.
Oh God.
We would buy like burgers, brats, all that shit, and then we went out to Delmar Beach and just like chilled on the beach all fucking day and barbecued.
Dude, Delmar
Do they
is
have,
a
like-
great place.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh yeah,
I love
it's-
Delmar.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Did they have like people carting people for you, like taking your shit out to your car at all over there?
No.
So when I was in Germany, they had that, and like you had to tip them. I was like, this is fucking bullshit because they hired on.
Did they pump gas for you too?
No, this was like they had to hire on the locals, because
Yeah.
and then and so like I'm at the thing. Like, oh, we take the cart to your car. I'm like, you
No,
don't
no,
have to
no,
do
I'll
that.
take it.
Yeah, I can push
fully-
the own
I'm fully
cart
capable.
and load my own fucking groceries. Like I literally had like
It's
two
like
bags.
it's like in Oregon if you
So
try
it's
to
like-
pull up to pump your own gas. You
Four-
can't do it.
Jersey too.
4 or 5 of us would go at the same time because like we're in Germany. One guy had a car, and so like
Yeah.
4 or 5 of us get in there. He had a fucking Humvee too, like
Oh
like
my
an
God.
H2 man.
Yeah.
Which he made a lot of money off this.
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
This guy fucking made bank because he bought it for like 15 grand in Texas.
Oh,
ships it over for free because the thing, and sells it for 75,000 over there.
Holy
Because it's a
shit.
fucking exotic.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
an
you
H2.
can't- you
Dude,
can't find 'em.
we're driving around Germany like jagoffs. I mean, you're like in this big old giant.
my
I'm not
H2.
gonna lie.
But
That would be one of the best scams to run if you're in the army. Be like, all
shipping
right,
cars over. Yeah.
like, hey, can I get another posting in Germany or Korea?
Yeah, I need another car over here, another exotic. But yeah, we basically throw all our stuff in one cart, and the guy's like, "Oh, I'll take this for you." I'm like, we could just take this from here. Like, I got
Yeah.
breakfast burritos and a gallon of milk. That's what I did for the week.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
That's weird.
too lazy for morning chow. I just want to get my 30-second burrito.
It's like, bro,
Yeah.
I don't need you to push a cart with my 5 cartons of cigarettes out there.
Like lunch, I'm going to the Turkish stand to get that crazy little gyro thing they have every day. Like, I'm not doing that. And dinner,
we didn't.
I'm going to the Italian restaurant on base because it's fucking amazing.
Oh my God, we didn't have any of that shit.
No, we had
Dude.
Taco Bell.
It was like, hey, who's got a car? I got a car. No one else has a car? Fuck.
Dude,
All
I
right.
literally went to like the Lamborghini of European bases. It was
Yeah.
fucking because
That
it was
sounds
all
incredible.
like officer heavy as
Yeah.
shit and like very enlisted as like nothing. Like it's
Yeah, so it was real nice.
yeah. Like warrant officers, they're just like there's so many of
Why
them.
didn't the base
And I
flip
tried to
from
switch
being
them,
so
like,
top heavy?
Stop.
Dude, the fanciest base I ever went to was in Yuma, Arizona. And I was like, oh my God, this chow hall is incredible.
Air wing.
Yeah, it was
Oh
Air
yeah,
Wing.
air
Yeah,
wing.
Air Wing.
Anything air.
I was like, oh my God, this is how Air Wing. And the Air Wing guys are like, God, this is bullshit again. We're like, this is lobster tails and steaks. What do you mean?
delicious shit.
This is incredible.
The steak's a little overdone, but it's still a steak.
Yeah, it's still a steak.
But anyway, you know you're officer heavy, you're gonna have good accommodations.
How many times
Yeah.
have you guys eat shit on a shingle?
yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of Air Force there too. Oh god, those are the sloppiest motherfuckers in the barracks
Oh,
there. The
Jesus.
worst.
Just look at Colonel Tom.
Yeah, true. Until he got married and then stopped. All right,
Oh
so no
my
merger
God.
for the
Speaking of airmen,
shit. Here we yeah. What do we got here?
airmen are using Velcro to fix the emergency doors on the Air Force's problem-prone new tanker.
Yeah, seems legit.
Wow, that
Okay.
seems. I mean, if it's good enough for NASA,
Yeah,
you know, I
makes
mean,
sense.
it's good enough for Air Force. If you ever feel like your life's a mess, remember that it could be worse. You could be an air-to-air refueling tanker that's already 5 years late, billions of dollars over budget, and still raking up problems that will take years to fix. If that sounds like you, you're probably the KC-46 Pegasus, a beleaguered tanker the Air Force is counting on to replace its aging KC-135 and KC-10 tankers. KC-46 is riddled with issues, like the fact that the remote vision system crew members use to steer the plane's refueling boom doesn't work in changing lighting conditions.
Awesome.
Wow. Or the fact that its
Totally
lavatory
legit.
leaks shit when it's in a steep climb or dive.
Yeah, we covered that one.
And now the latest trouble, the tanker's overwing emergency exit doors can't open without crews installing a makeshift modification.
To be fair, you don't really need those.
No, not at all.
I mean, if you do, the shit is already you're
Yeah.
fucked anyways.
still
You're
kinda stressed out.
driving
anyway.
you're driving a giant fuel blender. If you crash, you're fucked. Like
But I mean, like, you still gotta. I'm sure these guys run through drills every now and then. You gotta
Oh, yeah.
do it, and all of a sudden it's like, wait, this is a problem. we kind of need this to work properly.
those doors have a trim that prevents the door from opening inward, which can make it hard to get out of the plane during an emergency, explained Major Hope Cronin, a spokesman for Air Mobility Command. The problem was identified in March, and Air Force engineers worked quickly with Boeing to develop a temporary fix.
Velcro.
Stick some Velcro on it.
That was. Yeah, we got it.
I mean,
Right?
it's $1 million Velcro. Let's not be,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
You know, the Velcro on my 3-point sling wore out in a year.
Yeah, we get the sand in it.
Yeah.
Now I'll sand up in the air though. So
That-
How strong
That
is the
high
Velcro, though? I mean,
I
what
mean,
are
better
the
get some shit.
class? Are
Is
they
it the
giant?
Shit that, is it the shit that holds the eye pass onto my windshield? Because that shit's
that
pretty strong.
stuff's fucking amazing. Yeah, any of those
That stuff
windshield
is
ones.
really strong.
Yeah, that stuff's really good. I know because I'm trying to rip it off. I was like, dude, my windshield's gonna crack when I'm taking this
Also,
thing off.
where do they get the 2-sided tape for that?
I know it's
That's
3M,
amazing.
dude.
Yeah.
3M double
Make great tape.
It's in
Horrible
earplugs.
The worst.
horrible
earplugs.
earplugs,
The
but their
worst.
adhesives are top notch.
Solid. Solid.
should
there.
use those
I don't
for
know why
earplugs.
they ever got into that business. Yeah, I mean, I saw the market like, all right, there's a war. Here we go.
Oh my god.
All they
Okay.
really had to do was market cigarette butts. We would have been fine.
I mean, they're buying our tape.
Yeah.
Good, but how can we make some more out of this?
Let's see if they'll buy anything from us. Hey, we make earplugs too.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll take 1 billion of those.
Yeah. Awesome. So this should be
This
fun.
is our newest tape. It's not the 100-mile-an-hour tape. It's the 88-mile-an-hour
Yeah.
tape.
It's 80.
Don't know what's going on with Boeing here, man. This is a problem for a while. They got a problem. Civilian side, military.
I mean, come
military
on.
side,
How
it's
can they
just-
not get their shit together? You make airplanes. Just
for
fucking
everyone?
do it.
For
Like,
the world,
They're saying Russia's aviation industry is not going to be able to survive.
dude. Russia's aviation
they have
industry
one?
is
Well, they like all their planes and shit are all Boeing planes.
yeah, but
And now they can't buy any parts for them.
yeah,
Oh,
but
you're talking about like their
Like their
civilian
civilians.
they also
aviation.
barely
Yeah.
maintain their shit either, just like the rest of the East Bloc.
Well, they just
They're-
make sure it doesn't freeze.
Yeah.
That's their main one
Lots of
concern.
fucking
Like,
antifreeze everywhere.
Their
can it
long-
land on dirt runway?
Their
Yeah.
long-standing strategic bomber
Yeah.
is still prop-driven.
Yeah, the quad or dual props, right?
yeah,
on
yeah.
each engine.
Yeah, yeah. And not only that, it is so loud when it's flying at 50,000 feet, it sets off the SOSUS warning net.
Yeah, it goes. Bah. Yeah, it's dude, they're
Yeah,
insanely
it
loud.
sets off the sonar warning net for submarines in the Atlantic.
Oh my
Are we
god!
being pinged right now?
Jones, what is that?
Nope, it's a Tupolev overhead.
Yeah, it's just fucking Ivan. Da, 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 da. Making my way downtown.
And
Cruising
I
around
mean-
the Mediterranean.
Like we have our B-52,
Yeah, which
which is jets,
Yes.
which is what 70 years
Yep.
old.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's going to
And
serve for,
still using it.
it's going to serve in the United States Air Force for 100 years.
It's
Dude, have you
solid.
ever seen the
It's a solid
cockpit of
system.
one of those? It's like an old vintage airplane.
So that being,
like
that being said,
it's crazy.
A guy,
If it
a
works.
guy we went to high school with actually flies those.
Yeah.
Oh, does he?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fucking PSG. You remember him?
No.
He was in my grade.
We'll talk about it offline.
Yeah.
but,
Yeah, we'll talk
yeah.
offline.
yeah, dude. We had. I'm telling you, because I think once again, this always comes up. Like, but
Yeah.
our grades that were when we
Oh, yeah,
when
we
we
had
grew
a-
up because the war kicked off. Everyone's like, all right, let's show them.
Yeah, let's all go to the
Yeah, but
war.
we had a lot of people that were like, at least from my class,
Yeah.
that were enlisting like right out of high school.
Yeah, and then the officer route. That few of them went. The smarter ones with the officer route.
smarter
yeah, it's like all of it. Us idiots.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Us
I mean,
dumbasses.
look at Colonel Tom. He waited till after 5 years at Georgia Tech before he fucking.
He was like, the doctor route is not working.
Can we really call him smart when he could have made way more money in the civilian sector?
Just lazy, and I went Air Force. Perfect for you, dude.
Perfect.
Perfect.
He's okay.
He's like, I pick up Colonel in 10 years.
Yeah, fiscally responsible, and I don't have to do much.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Awesome.
I'm going to marry Brazilian woman.
DTF.
Yes.
All right, with him. I mean, not like.
Yeah.
I'm saying that. Anyway. All right.
Okay, I'm not even going to ask why. You know
All right,
that.
Anyway,
Anyway.
you should take this satire of the week.
Is that where we're at? All right.
Yeah.
The military satire. We good. So two. Oh, there's no
Petey,
Pete.
take it away.
Oh, Petey's not here. Long drill weekend. Ding. I was there.
Boom.
And I helped.
Not help.
Best military satire of the week. Till Valhalla may not apply to Marine who died masturbating in a porta potty.
Oh. This is where we start out the Marine Corps special. Here we go.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Also, we know how to do this properly for longevity.
Read the story.
You got to hydrate beforehand.
You got to vent every now and
I
then.
mean, it is
Just keep the
satire.
door open a little bit.
It
Yeah,
is
just open it
satire.
up. See, the call formation yet?
No, yeah. Well, that you got for breathing purposes. Sometimes it gets too hot. You got to.
Yeah. Well, as you're
I don't know
doing
about
it-
you.
as you're doing it, you just kick it with your foot a little bit.
Yeah, I can't get off without the smell of shit and fucking blue water.
I mean, we'll get to mine. Read the story. I'll get into my funny one.
Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. The
Oh,
phrase
my
"Till
God.
Valhalla" may not apply to a young Marine who died last week while pleasuring himself in a porta potty, according to a panel of Barracks lawyers. Fort Bragg School of Justice. Anyway, the Camp Lejeune Public Affairs Office released a statement that Lance Corporal Travis Skeet Dunbar, a 3-time Lance Corporal assigned to the 2nd Reconnaissance Battalion,
Oh my
died
God.
during a live fire exercise late last week. While the statement did not provide an official cause of death, sources say Dunmire died of
my
autoerotic
God.
asphyxiation while masturbating in a portable restaurant on the range.
No.
Keep going.
Oh God.
God,
He-
those McMap belts are
he went
useful
out-
for everything, aren't they?
He went out like fucking that dude from Kung Fu.
David Carradine?
David Carradine.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I'm gonna come.
Also, his son was the star of Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh my God.
How the mighty have fallen. Anyway, Skeet had a massive boner after he went cyclic on a 50 cal. He said he was going to have to rough up the commandant.
Oh, Lance Corporal Javier arrived to reporters. Holy shit, man. Now that I think about it, those are probably his last words, except for some grunting and stuff.
Cyclic on the 50. I'm sorry, like just that you get the hard out going cyclic on the 50. Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit is profound. Uribe added.
I'm getting a moto boner.
I'm gonna go rough up the commandant. Oh, I'm gonna use that from now on.
The commandant.
Why weren't we using it then?
Honey, I'm gonna need some time. I gotta go rough up the commandant.
All right, keep going, keep going.
All right,
That shit is profound. Uribe.
Oh my God.
Go on.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying
over
to
there.
keep it together. Following the news of Dunmire's death, a young Marine's social media accounts were flooded with thousands of posts using the phrase "Till Valhalla, brother," or some variant thereof. Though the phrase is commonly seen as a social media epitaph for recently deceased service members, some argue that the time worn phrase may not apply in Dunmire's case. To settle the matter, a local panel of Barracks lawyers convened to arbitrate the case.
Oh
Here we
my
go.
God.
Wow, this is a 2-pager.
Yeah, I know. Good satire.
Look, the rules for getting into Valhalla are pretty clear, Lance Corporal John Ross said in his opening statement. The warrior must die in battle to even be eligible. Some dumb grunt wrapping his Mustang around a tree, choking to death on a Tide Pod, or trying to pull his dick off in a frozen porta potty doesn't constitute a warrior's death. I'm sorry.
Am I maintaining?
Oh my God.
I feel like I'm maintaining. Am I maintaining?
Maintain.
No, not at all. You're horrible.
My military bearing is gone out.
Pull
of
it
the
together,
Cool,
man.
dude. Are you maintaining?
My bearing is gone right now.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, I'm as red as Lanci was.
Roxanne, turn on the red light.
Oh no. I've vanished. I've gone cloaked.
All right, keep going.
Camouflage
It
into the
gets
back.
better. It gets better.
While many present agreed with Ross's strict interpretation of the Norse pagan lore, a few dissenters advocated for a wider interpretation.
Yes, we need to get done with this.
I asked the assembled group, what even is combat anymore? Lance Corporal
my
Dan Coffey said to his colleagues. Drone operators have killed more people than the grunts have in 20 years. So is a drone pilot yeeting a hellfire at some ISIS fighter considered battle? What then if he dies in the course of his duties? Is he more of a warrior than Dunmire? Look, I'm not asking you to use Till Valhalla for every Space Force satellite jockey who dies of a heart attack when a woman makes eye contact with him.
Oh my God.
But surely we can make an exception for a recon Marine who died while training for battle.
Oh my God. The 50 got him.
Oh,
You
my
know?
God.
Cyclic.
After several hours of deliberation, the panel decided the phrase Till Valhalla applies in Dunmire's case.
All right. Good for him.
Good for him, yeah. It was a combination of factors. One Barracks lawyer told reporters, "We couldn't deny a real grunt the ability to use the phrase after all those cocks and MPs were able to use it."
Cooks.
Cooks.
All those cocks. Cooks.
All those cocks and
All those
cooks.
cocks.
I know what I said.
I know what I said.
And while he may not have been in combat, Dunmire died with a can-do attitude and with his weapon in hand.
I like it. Thank you, Duffel
Thank you,
Blog.
Duffel Blog.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh my God.
That was
That's a fantastic
I think we all lost it after, well, especially I did after we went cyclic.
Oh my God.
Got a hard on going cyclic.
I thought I'm gonna go rough up the commandant was the very
That was a good one.
That was the high point for
Also,
me.
can we just say that he went cyclic on his member, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
on the
technically,
commandant? Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my
how many
God.
rounds a minute do you think he's shooting? How many ropes?
Like, I mean, I've.
Dude, he choked
I mean,
himself out.
That's rough.
That's rough. What
We
did he
did-
attach
This
it to,
sounds like
though?
a 10 roper easy.
I mean, I've yanked my crank in the porta shitty before.
Who
It's been
hasn't?
hot.
Who, everybody has to.
I
We've
mean-
literally discussed this. It's the only way I can get hard.
Right.
Wait a minute, you had an option? We were told we had to.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Nothing
always-
about the neck thing, though. We weren't supposed to choke ourselves out.
It's gonna be John Wait Lanci over here.
Yeah, I don't know about the whole choking himself
Why do you think
out.
they give you the 1-point rifle sling?
Yeah. Oh,
Clipped on that little loop up top there.
Yep.
Tied off on the pintle mount for your 50, and yeah.
Oh my
Hey-o.
god.
Hey-o, off to
I
the races.
love that we have thought this out.
Oh my god. All right. It's that time of the show.
God.
Fuck.
It's our POG Pro.
I take my hat off. It's too sweaty in here.
I'm red as fuck right now.
We got a lot of POG Pros here. This is actually it's a group effort here. Group effort
Yep,
here.
you should read this one.
You know what? I probably should.
I can't keep it together long enough.
Yeah. You can't pull it together.
Am I maintaining?
Still
All right,
going cyclic.
4 airmen awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. Actually, somebody got snubbed out of this one too. Which sucks.
Sons of bitches.
Like there's like a whole thing that's happening here. So all right, so 4 members of a C-17A Globemaster 3 aircrew were awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for their performance during the chaotic and violent evac of Kabul last August.
I thought that was a
We all-
peaceful transition of power.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I thought that's what that was.
Yeah.
There was chaos? I don't
Yeah.
remember
I mean,
that.
That's what it usually is when you leave all your military equipment for the incoming regime.
Despite the heightened
We
risk,
took the joysticks out though. So we're good.
screw it. They can't do anything.
They
with it.
can't figure
They
it
got
out.
Xbox controllers.
Take the
It's all-
shifter knob
like
off of
nubby.
that thing. Take the shifter knob. Take their chromies. Deflate their tires.
Oh, God. 90s.
Right?
What a great decade that was.
It really was
Stealing
fantastic.
chromies off of fucking BMX bikes or whatever they were.
Beamers and shit.
No,
We
even
used
off
to
the
take
bikes.
'em.
I remember even off
Oh, off
people's
of
bikes.
bikes?
Oh, you put them on your bike. That's
Yeah,
afterwards.
you put them on your bike.
You take them off the
take them off
chromie.
the cars.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what we should have done when we left the country. We should have put all the Humvees up on cinder blocks.
Yeah. Anyway, so back to the POG Pros here. Despite the
Yep.
heightened risk at the airport and the minimal manning of the aircrew, they ultimately rescued 153 U.S. citizens and allied partners in Afghanistan. So this crew was like one of the first ones that were busting shit out here. All right, so during the ceremony at Travis Air Force Base, California, on Friday, the medals were presented to Lieutenant Colonel Dominic Calderon, First Lieutenant Kyle Anderson, and Master Sergeant Sylvia Foster from the 301st, and Senior Airman Michael Geller from the 517th Airlift Squadron. The ceremony also recognized Staff Sergeant Dennis Gonzalez Furman of the 437th Aircraft Maintenance Squadron at Joint Base Charleston, South Carolina, who's the air crew's flying crew chief during the mission in Afghanistan. I think he's the one that got fucked out of it. He just acknowledged him, like, hey, you were there for it.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
by the way, you were there.
yeah, hey, you were there for the whole thing.
Rob, I lost my virginity to your daughter.
You were there. Tommy Boy, what a great movie. No, but yeah, I felt bad for the last guy. I should have got. But anyway, these guys. Remember that whole thing when these pilots and the crew were doing
Dude, that
everything they
was.
could. That's hectic.
And the guys were fucking hanging onto their fucking landing gear and shit. Dude, that was.
crew guys. I mean, it's a whole
Well,
setup here.
what
like
they
the-
had done is they had just finished watching Ghost Protocol, you know.
He was like, Tom can do it.
just hanging off. He did a real good job. A real good job.
Did it
Yeah.
in real life.
with that giant harness on him.
Yeah.
Attached to the aircraft.
Feeling kind of woozy out here now at 30,000.
Guys, can I get some oxygen?
Please.
A little hard to breathe.
Well, hats off to the airmen for that mission. It was kind of crazy there.
Good job.
I mean, you all right? It's
Oh, it's
Is that
that
part of the
horrible time of the show.
No, it's not that time.
we're not doing the real.
We're not
nasty
doing
part.
diddlers.
Yeah, we're just.
Oh.
This is a scumbag moment.
All right, who wants our one and only?
I'll take it. An Ohio National Guardsman apparently must really hate Budweiser, since he was arrested this week for allegedly threatening on social media to crash a stolen plane into an Anheuser-Busch plant that produces Bud and other famous beers like Michelob, Natural Light,
About to make him
and
POG
Rolling
Pro.
Rock.
He should be pro for
Yeah, I
that,
was
man.
gonna
Like,
say.
Specialist James Ricky Mead II,
Ricky Mead.
an
Ricky
Air
Mead.
Defense Battle Management Systems operator with 2nd Battalion, 174th Air Defense Artillery Regiment, was charged with making a terrorist threat after a woman spotted Mead's social media post and alerted police. According to the Columbus Dispatch, which reported the news, the 26-year-old Mead posted about wanting to steal a plane and crash it into the Columbus plant back in December. According to the Columbus Police, complaint filed on March 30th in the Franklin County Municipal Court.
took him 3 months to file a complaint.
I hope they got a terrorism insurance plan the day before, Mead allegedly wrote on Discord, a social media app. Jesus.
On Discord. It didn't even make it to Twatter.
Nah.
Members of the Bureau of ATF and Explosives and the Southern Ohio Fugitive Apprehension Strike Team were at the scene when Meade was arrested.
So
How dangerous is a guy that goes, man, I really want to steal a plane. Do you know how to fly? Not a clue.
Yeah,
Do you know how to turn one on?
Budweiser.
I have no idea, but I'm going to take out that Budweiser.
You should have contacted our POG Pro from a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He must have been a Bush Light fan.
Yeah. Isn't that part of it?
That was part of it.
That was Natural Light.
No, Bush is part of that.
Yeah,
Bush Light is
Anheuser-Busch.
But maybe Bush Light wasn't
He's a
made
Miller
at that
fan.
factory.
He's a Miller fan.
Oh,
Miller
maybe a
Coors.
Miller
He
fan.
doesn't like it. Yeah, or Coors. Yeah.
Maybe,
Coors
you know,
takes the
he
Rockies.
actually sounds like he drinks
I
Molson.
like Coors though. I like Coors Banquet.
Yeah,
I like a Coors Banquet. Those bottles. I love those glasses.
Coors
bottles.
Heavy.
Coors Heavy. It's good stuff.
It's at this moment right now, I realized I reviewed the wrong film.
Also, I just want to comment, like, you have a fugitive apprehension strike team in a convenience store going after him?
Yeah.
ATF, alcohol,
Yeah.
tobacco,
Oh,
firearms.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a convenience store, not an agency.
Yeah.
The best one.
I mean, the fact that they needed a fugitive strike team when they could have just, like, sent Bill the cop
he's
to just knock on his door and be like, hey, dude, you're
he's
dumb.
National
you can't
Guard.
do this shit.
Chill
Like,
the fuck out. He's a nasty girl.
Yeah.
Relax.
He's a nasty
And what's
girl.
his job again? He's a maintenance guy, management
He's
systems
a air
operator.
defense battle management system operator.
Whatever. Shut up.
174th Air Defense Artillery
So
Regiment.
why
I
isn't
don't
he
even
the
know what that does.
How is he not the POG Pro?
He's a specialist, whatever, who's probably like
He's a drunk 18-year-old.
yeah, James Ricky Meade II.
Is he from Kentucky?
Sounds like
That's the crazy thing about Ohio.
Sounds
It's
like he's
such a
driving in
50-50
Talladega.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Fucking Ohio.
Ohio's a weird
And
one.
it is. It's beautiful though.
Didn't Tammy
Beautiful
Sue go to
state.
college there?
Yes, she did. Went to the Ohio State University.
The Ohio
The-
State.
yeah.
Yes.
The Buckeye State.
Crimson and something like that doesn't. It's not crimson. Like you guys are retarded. It's not crimson. It's like bright fucking neon red. It's not crimson.
It's really more of a burgundy.
It's not
Yeah.
even. No, like if you look on the field, the way they paint it, it's like that is like, dude, it's brighter than the goddamn American flag red. It's crazy.
They're
It's not-
hiding the paint that says American Red.
yeah, American red.
They really went ham at Sherman and Williams.
I'll tell you, those Ohio Staters though, you can't even joke with them. They take the whole Michigan thing seriously. They locked me out like in the middle of winter during a party because I was
Oh
like,
my
because I went go Michigan. They're like, guys, like get out of my house. I'm like, it's a
Like,
joke.
for real?
Yeah, it was a joke. I'm like, I was sitting outside smoking cigarettes. Like, can I please come in? I don't even have my jacket. it's like 30 degrees out here.
Wait,
it's cold.
What's Michigan?
Oh, my God.
What's Michigan?
State?
State? Or no, University of Michigan is their rival.
Wait, they have schools in Michigan?
Yeah.
Oh,
They do a lot
speaking
good
of
stuff in
Michigan,
I actually like Michigan a lot.
Did you see that the Governor Whitmore's
Yeah, oh,
kidnap crew, they
yeah.
all got basically just null and void?
I saw that.
Hey, you guys you're good to go. Don't worry. There was only 15 agents that basically told you to do this and gave you everything you needed to do this.
There's been a big problem with that lately. Actually, Rogan covers a lot of this stuff, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
just
whole
saw it on
thing.
the news.
Well, FBI's been doing this kind of stuff for a while, and other federal agencies
Entrapment.
Yeah, entrapment.
Oh, my
They're
God.
kind of like edging him into stuff. I mean, but then again, they're still morons. So
Oh, they're morons
Clearly,
for
it
sure.
didn't
But
take
like,
a much of a nudge.
yeah, no, it's not like, hey, bud, you should do this. Like, I mean, are they just getting bored over there? Like, that's what I'm always
Have you
wondering.
been
in the
to
government.
Michigan?
No, I meant in the government. Like,
Oh, yeah,
just
I
for
was
the
about to
entrapment
say,
stuff, you're like,
there's nothing
shit,
to do
we need
there.
a good case here. All right, these hillbillies look like the right prime target for this.
yeah, they're like, hey, we need a big case. Let's get this thing going. Let's make the right wingers look crazy.
These 5 people look retarded enough.
Well,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, right wingers can be crazy. Just
Oh,
as much as left. all right?
absolutely.
Being a guy in the middle, it's very easy to point fingers.
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
left wing,
yeah, absolutely.
left wing, right wing, they're all part of the same fucking bird.
well, the thing is, it's the difference though.
Hey, wow,
Anyway, we
you
went
are
off.
like, you're like a sensei.
You're like a sensei. Well, let's get into our military movie review here.
Oh, I've seen this one. I totally watched Three Kings though.
Did you?
Yes,
But you
that's
got
why I
this
was
one,
like,
that's it.
this is an army movie for sure.
Wait, we were
and you're
supposed
like, no, it's a Marine movie, and I'm like, I didn't see any Marines in Three Kings.
So wait, you guys didn't watch? Wait,
Son of a bitch,
the
you-
movie wasn't Delta Farce?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God.
So seriously, you're rating us for that?
Yeah, this movie is like a 5.
Oh my God! See, this is why we gotta stop doing this confusing text. Like, this is bad.
Hey, let's review
You
all
started
these
You
movies.
started it.
Honestly, I thought we were right. All right, so
I
the
could have
movie.
been. I was probably pretty high though.
In all fairness, he probably was.
So
probably
the movie
was.
is Battle Los Angeles, 2011.
Correct. Yes, but it's been very cold here, so I've been having a lot of pain. So I've been, taking a lot of edibles.
I love the
and
fact
yeah,
that, okay,
I totally
to
reviewed
watch the
3
wrong
games.
movies. All right. Okay, so all right, Battle Los Angeles.
Anyway.
I've seen this one though, and I love it.
Yeah, sure, I know you have.
I love it. It's a moto boner movie.
It
A
totally is.
squad of U.S. Marines becomes the last line of defense against a global invasion.
Oh yes.
This summer, starring Aaron Eckhart as Staff Sergeant Michael Nance. By the way, that jawline. Woo!
He's got a questionable past though. What happened in Iraq? What happened
What
in
happened?
Afghanistan?
What happened?
From the Fast and Furious franchise, Michelle Rodriguez as Air Force Tech Sergeant Elena Santos.
This summer.
This summer, or the summer of 2011.
She will play the same part she plays in every movie.
Super
She did.
hot fucking MILF who's only in the movie for 30 minutes but is so great. Bridget Moynihan, if I pronounce
Moynihan.
Moynihan, whatever.
Oh,
as
yeah.
Michelle.
Moynihan.
Oh, yeah, no,
that's
she can
probably right.
mow on my hand, whatever.
Yes.
Oh,
I want
goddamn.
to take her to see the Commandant.
And Raymond Rodriguez as Second Lieutenant.
Jesus Christ, man.
I've been drinking since 9:30 in the morning. So,
now
Raymond
10:30.
Rodriguez as Second Lieutenant William Rodriguez. I mean, Martinez. Same fucking thing.
Rodriguez Martinez.
You got to get the bars level to the deck. Parallel to the deck.
It's real important.
William Rothar as Corporal Lee Imlay, that's what it was. Imlay. He played I'm gonna do like the weird southern accent, weird kind of hillbilly thing, but I'm not that kind of guy.
Corey Hardrick as Corporal Jason Lockett.
Corporal J. Lockett was very upset with Staff Sergeant Michael Nance throughout the
Also,
whole movie.
you forgot Pete's favorite actor of all time.
Who's
Michael
Pena with the punchable face. Which, not to me, but
Yes.
to him. I don't know. I like Michael Pena.
Dude, War on Everyone.
Yes, that was a great movie, which is also with what's the name? Who's played a Marine and a Navy commander.
Oh,
That guy.
Skarsgård's kid.
Yeah, but it's the guy from
Yeah.
That thing.
Generation Kill.
Generation
the thing
Kill?
with the guy.
he was in
the
Generation
thing with the
Kill. He was
guys.
Sergeant. What's his nuts?
Colbert.
And he was also in Battleship. He played the
Oh, yeah.
Commander of the Arleigh
Guardsman.
Burke class
Yeah.
destroyer.
Exactly. I mean, he's played some military roles.
Yeah. That guy's good to go.
Really
I liked him in
tall.
Generation Kill.
Yeah, when are we
He
gonna
was
do that?
great.
Did you ever see like that one premiere? He was actually walking and came with just whitey tighties and just the top of his tux. That's it. Shoes, obviously no pants.
Really?
And
What?
whitey tighties. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
Dude, and the
God.
guy's like 6 foot something, so he's got
Yeah, he's
long
huge.
legs. But he just made sure like the tux was short enough where you could see the full whitey tighties, like a full box, like a full brief.
When the fuck was this?
Oh, he did a couple years back. It's fucking
Oh
hilarious.
my
He just straight up
gosh.
Was he
strolled
on
in there.
acid like the guys
No,
from
he
South
was
Park?
just being a jag off and having fun. Like,
And the
yeah.
Academy has told him he's not welcome back.
Anyway, so
Look, if they're going to keep Will Smith, I mean,
No, they're not. He banned for 10 years now.
yep.
no
There-
shit.
there's
Does that mean he
Sanford-
can't make movies at all?
No, you
He
can make
can't
movies.
be awarded anything for movies.
He
for
just got
10
Best
years.
Actor, didn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
Well, he should never get awarded anything for trying
Speaking
to promote
of
his
the
kid
movie,
into movies. Anyway,
Let's get into this
Yeah.
fucking movie.
All right. Yeah, I took some notes. Couple, 2 tree, 10. Anyway,
San Mateo Marines.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yep. Camp San Mateo.
Yeah, the opening credits of this movie kind of gives me like a moto boner.
It just does.
It does because it's
Just
like
does.
it's like they're doing PT.
Yeah.
You know, they're running on the beach and shit like that, and you just think back. I remember that.
Well, it shows combat first, though.
Well, also
It
you
shows, like,
see-
and then it goes right into that.
Also, you see like that Staff Sergeant Eckhart guy, freaking, where he's like, "I'm still hard. He's trying it, and like the young Marines just fucking blow past
What's that,
him.
Bart?
He's
What's
like,
that, Sergeant? What's
he's
that,
like,
Sergeant?
shit, I'm old. Fuck, like
Icing his knees down.
it's like what every staff sergeant in the
Yeah.
in the infantry.
especially a 20-year
Dude,
staff
if you've
sergeant.
made it to staff sergeant and you've only been in the infantry, your body is the equivalent to like a 90-year-old Asian woman. Like, you can still do some shit, but like, you're fucked up.
Hand jobs are about it.
Yeah, pretty much. But that guy, dude, he just played it.
He did a
He
great-
played the
he did-
part great.
Yeah.
I mean,
It reminded me of literally being on the Mew.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, keep going with it. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, the look of him right away, like, the
he looks Marine.
jawline. He
Yeah.
looks Marine. He acts like he's doing it.
And they had this like Marine thing like really down for this movie. Like they really did their research because even the staff sergeant's driving a Mustang.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a 60s Mustang. It's pretty high.
But it's a
Yeah.
Mustang.
It's still a Mustang.
He probably
Still
bought
a
it the
Mustang.
day he went into the Corps.
Single guy, no kids.
Just paid
you
it
know?
off.
Just paid it off at his 40% interest rate. But trust me, Lance Corporals, take it from me. I have experience.
Yeah.
You don't get a 20-year loan for this.
See, that's like I like it. You know, he's single, no kids, because he's 20-year staff sergeant. He's like, no one pressured him to rank up. Like on the wife's
Oh,
side,
I'm sure
like,
he
no
got
kids.
pressured
Yeah.
to rank up.
Oh yeah. On the
Yeah.
admin side of it.
If the
But,
Corps
like,
wants you to have a wife, they'll give you
yeah,
one.
but like the fact that he's like a single guy, he's like, yeah, staff sergeant seems like a chill place for me to be with my Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's legit.
Don't you want to be a master sergeant? No.
Nah.
I don't want to do that shit.
Guns? Ooh.
Ooh, logistics?
Gunneries.
No.
Gunneries. I don't want to be no gunneries.
Nah. All right. Aaron Eckhart actually, you know, he did look the part.
Yeah. that's
He
what I'm
looked
saying.
he looked and played the part like to a T.
I just said that. Did
Yeah.
the whole spiel on that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's my notes.
his grizzle,
So fuck
Yeah.
up.
the jawline,
Jawline, the rugged handsomeness,
this, everything all about him.
the
His
pushing,
attitude.
the pushing cigarettes. And oh, sorry, wrong movie.
Thank you for not smoking.
Thank you for smoking. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for smoking.
That was a great movie.
Or not. Or is it not? I don't know.
That's a fantastic
It is
movie.
good, though.
It was a great movie. Great movie. I like how they established the characters for this movie like very quickly. Too.
Yes,
they did a
like-
really good job of that. Like boom, 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 done. All right, let's get to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're understanding how everyone feels and how they are real fast.
You become
Yeah.
emotionally attached to
Also,
them. Yeah.
I love that.
Really quickly.
Was he a corporal or a lance? Oh, he was a corporal, and he was going shopping for like his wedding for like the flowers and stuff.
Oh,
He's-
yeah.
He's there with his buddy, and his buddy's like, "Well,
Lanci,
He's like, the chrysanthemums are the best.
I thought they're Lance Crews.
no, hydrangeas."
His
Oh,
Rangers.
hydrangeas, yeah.
Hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas are actually the number one flower in weddings right now.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
How do
and
you know that?
And then the corporal, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
So question about that. That's normal. I mean, okay, so I know as Army, we don't really walk off base. I mean, we walk off base on uniform, but I know a lot of Marines don't tend to.
No, but that could have been
you
on
do,
base.
You can
It seemed like it was
during working hours and what? So
I
that
know you can, but
You can do
This
it
is
when
where-
you're going
this
to
is where
get
the
breakfast
realistic of
burritos
this,
for the
though.
platoon.
the realisticness of this is San Mateo, the camp where these guys 2-5 is stationed, is literally right next to San Clemente,
Okay.
California. So literally for them to go off a base would be like for you to go to the PX. I mean, it's
right there.
probably like a mile,
I just
2
know
miles
It's
away.
like Del Mar and Oceanside.
when they're going
But
on Marines.
if it's
technically don't-
after hours, though, you're not allowed. But if
Okay.
it's during working hours, you can go out in town in your camis and shit. But it's after working hours where you see guys.
You're only allowed to pump gas, buy
Yeah.
diapers, and
Okay, 'cause
milk,
Army
I
is
think.
Yeah,
really
you got to get
kinda
home
like-
and get rid of that.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, okay, whatever for Army. That's
Yeah.
why I always see you guys like we even know like for like we a lot of Marines come in for our drill. Like we used to have like guys come in our unit.
Yeah.
And they would change automatically out after drill's finished to go home. Like, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, just drive home. Like,
Well, and
you're
I
fine.
think that came about from a lot of people getting kind of harassed and shit
Well,
during the wars and stuff.
You did. Well,
It was, hey, don't make yourself a target.
Also,
yeah.
when we
well,
do
that's,
it
that is a
once.
big thing about that.
Also-
but it's also a target on the positive side. Like, thank you for your service.
Correct.
It's like,
yeah,
fuck off.
it saves you from all that fucking
does.
bullshit
Yeah.
hassling.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know about you guys because like I remember when I was in the war and I went home on leave from like the war, you know, like they told us before we left that we had to pack like a set of civvies.
On Army
and, like-
side, they told us to wear everything
Yeah,
because it helps recruiting.
So yeah, but then like every time like when I was flying back on leave from that, we went with a bunch of like Army cats and stuff who were on their ear pump and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like all of them. Second we touched down in the state, like they were in camis the whole
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, because they wanted us to show the peeps. You're coming back from war, you're alive, and
Yeah.
it raises support, helps fucking
So, but
retention,
they told
helps
us
recruiting,
they told
helps
us the
support for everything.
opposite, that they wanted us in civies because if you're in uniform, you're a target.
Yes,
That's exactly what
that
that's what
changed
we were
for us.
told.
It changed for us a little bit later.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
later, they're like, "Ooh, maybe we shouldn't be doing this as much." But
Yeah.
like, we're still like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
Plus, all Marines, if they see a guy out in town in his camis and he's not supposed to be, every Marine just looks at him like he's a douchebag.
yeah,
Speaking
Like
of which,
you're a glory hound. You're looking for recognition.
as
like,
I'm sure you guys saw the text message that I sent you last Saturday.
I don't know. Last Saturday was a long time ago.
Yeah, I went out after work with.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The Army,
There
There
were
was
like,
dude.
Yeah, so the bar
Reservists, I bet,
The bar,
right?
I'll tell you, when I joined my
Yeah, it had
unit,
to
that
have been.
was like kind of a thing. Like we just get off the unit and go straight to the bar and like,
dude,
we
this
didn't
was
give a fuck.
3.
Yeah.
This was 3 in the morning.
That's crazy. Oh wait, we would still do it at night. Like there would be like, what we do is like
Maybe he
group
escaped
dinner
from base.
There's 2 of them.
And they were both escaped from base. They were like, "We're on watch. You want to go to the
Oh,
bar?"
we used to do this like a long time
In
ago.
all fairness, I bought him a shot of Malort.
I saw this in the night. See, I saw that. I saw a lot of that.
Malort.
A lot of that in the '90s with the reservist. I'd always go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to Fridays. You know, at the bar, like sitting there, like you see a couple guys in
Yeah, but
camp.
this
Like,
wasn't Fridays. This was a good bar.
I'm just saying, like that was.
Is it a good bar?
in the reserve
When I
world?
was at.
In the
No, I know,
army,
I'm
in the
just-
army, in the reserve world, we get off duty. Like sometimes we don't go home.
Yeah, it's
We
not
just-
that big of a
We
deal.
just like whatever. We're just
No,
wearing our uniform.
Also, these guys
whatever.
were like on the prowl too.
They made changes. Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's
but
it
here-
can work.
but
It-
Were they
it
real,
can
though?
work,
So, but here's the thing.
Were they real?
Yeah, they were real. My buddy Chris was bartending that night.
What rank were they?
And one was a sergeant, the other one was a specialist.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
E5, E4.
E5,
Okay,
E4.
All right.
But my buddy Chris was bartending, and Chris is an Army vet.
Okay.
And
how'd
I'm
that go?
like, how do you feel about that? He's like, oh, I already talked to him and told him that it's a violation of uniform code, such and such. I'm like, you actually
Yeah.
have this memorized, man.
No, that's
It is. It's real. Though.
I'm not kidding because like I'm not gonna lie. Like a little while ago, we went out for lunch during a thing, and we were done with everything. Even though we had a couple more days, we're done. Like we're still in uniform, and I'm like, let's get some fucking drinks. I don't give a shit's lunch.
Yeah, but if you're going out at 3 a.m. getting hammered,
Yeah,
you're
it's a
in
little different.
It's 3
uniform.
in the morning.
Come
Like,
on,
why aren't
man.
you
I mean,
like,
we were really selling it at a table, ordering things, and I'm like, a couple beers.
Like if they were in their pinks and greens, I'd be like, all right, cool, yeah, dude, you deserve to be on the
Yeah.
prowl. But you're
Yeah.
in your multicam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of shit. I just look at the people and I'm like, you're a
Hey,
fucking
we got
douchebag.
so off far from the movie
Anyway,
here.
anyway,
Sorry.
Keep going. I gotta piss.
Yep, go ahead.
I love the corpsman from Africa
Oh yeah.
because there's always like one. Like, how many did
Yeah.
you have in your unit?
We had one.
Yeah, there's
had
always
one.
at least one.
And they were coming because it's the quickest way to get citizenship
Yeah, one of the ways. Yeah.
is you come over. And it wasn't just, Africans. It was people from all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Came in and then joined the Marines, and they were like, we hear the Marines are the best, so we want to join you, and it's the quickest way to get a citizenship
Yeah.
because the Marines will actually help them get.
Yeah.
Like we did it in Africa. A guy sworn and took his
Mm-hmm.
citizenship test and stuff,
No shit.
and became a U.S. citizen in Africa. It was like the coolest fucking thing I ever seen.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
I love seeing new people come here and
Oh, I do
become
too.
citizens.
Oh,
I'm just like, dude,
also, I love
more
the-
melting pot, more
I-
melting pot.
I love the fact that people who are non-citizens that join up
yeah,
the U.S. military and decide that they are going to become a citizen, they do more than actual people who are born here.
oh, 100%. Because if you have to work for it, it's
Yeah.
just like I was telling my
They
kids this.
appreciate it so much more.
I was telling my kids this about making dinner and shit. And I'm like, hey, if you make your own food, it's going to taste better to you.
Yeah.
Because you had to put work in. You know everything that went into making this dish. When you just have food brought in front of you and you don't like it, or you eat something and you taste something weird, you're just being an asshole if you complain about it.
Yeah.
Because somebody went into a lot of work
Very
to
true.
make this.
Also, that being said, the most luxurious thing you can ever have is someone else do something for you.
Correct.
Trick you
but
off.
you don't appreciate as much. And when they come here and they sign up for the military and they're doing their service for the country to gain that citizenship, dude, those people, hats off to them 100%.
I don't think
fucking
they
awesome.
should have to take the test.
No, you should automatically.
Also, considering most American
Well, upon
citizens can't pass
completion.
it either.
Well,
no,
that's
upon
because
completion, you get it.
yeah, upon completion, you should just get
Yeah,
citizenship,
after
yeah.
your contract's over, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, you know
Or
that
a minimum 4 years.
you know
whatever.
that's how the French Foreign Legion works.
Dude, the French Foreign Legion. Anyway, let's go back
Anyway.
on it.
Bella Wood.
Yeah.
Bella Wood. Great
Yeah,
history.
so the movie wastes no time getting right to the point. That's great. We already kind of touched on that. This is exactly how I would picture a hostile alien invasion to go.
yeah, not
as far-
knowing
okay.
knowing what's going on.
Yeah, the mobilization was like quick and just like going out there and just like, hey,
Yeah, the quick.
Yeah.
Some of the things like this is alien. All right, well, I'll get my review on it.
yeah. Also, FOB.
Well, also
it's
the
a fob.
mo-
It's a fob. Goddamn it.
Yeah, why? Okay, I get that they put it out there, right? That's actually I was going to talk about this.
I blame their military fucking representative.
but they did a good job with everything else.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
did.
How did they miss that? That's
the
like the smallest
FOB.
thing.
What?
What?
Who the fuck?
Like,
no
called
one
it
calls
that?
it that.
If you're going to label everything on the screen as you're calling it out, right?
Yeah.
Like forward operating base, you put it out there, then say fob because it's
Yeah.
a fob, like a sob. It's a fob.
It's just
They're
like,
not
it's
called
like
an
all,
FOB bit.
It's like all
No.
acronyms. You never
They're
call
called a
it.
fobbit.
yeah.
You know, it's
You
like
just say it.
BAMSIS.
Yeah,
BAMSIS.
You,
Yeah.
you
begin to plan. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a
Oh,
sign
that's
for
what that
contest.
means.
Yeah,
I just say that
you
when
don't
I'm excited.
spell it out.
BAMCIS.
You don't spell
You
out
don't
the
say
acronym.
BAMCIS.
No, no, I do it when I nut.
BAMCIS.
BAMCIS. BAMCIS.
Every time I'm roughing up the common.
Hot soup.
Hot.
We actually haven't. Haven't done that in a while.
Last week.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
did I?
Yeah.
I thought we just said it.
You were drunk.
Yeah, I got in a lot of trouble after with Tammy Sue.
Yeah.
Go on.
All right.
I love the retreat hell quote.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if 2.5 actually says that shit.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
do.
So
That's the resident grunt.
that quote is attributed to Captain Lloyd W. Williams, commanding the 51st Company, 2nd Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment at Belleau Wood.
Yeah.
A French officer
So it was legit
basically
that
told the Marines
That's
to
legit,
retreat,
yeah.
and he's like,
retreat
hell.
We
We just got here.
So it was like
Yeah.
a legit line. Okay,
Yep.
good.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Historically accurate.
Kind of like Chesty Puller at the Chosen Reservoir. It's like,
Yeah.
Well, you
we're
guys are-
surrounded. This simplifies the problem.
We could shoot everywhere.
For the military trivia or your Marine Corps trivia, this should be good.
Oh yeah, old Chesty.
We got some questions here.
Also, when they commandeered that LEV, they had accurate like the night drive setup for like all the combat vehicles, like tanks, LEVs, Amtraks, all of them use infrared. They have an infrared driving setup that goes inside the vision block. So you take out a vision block and you put this little thing in and you twist it up, and it's got like a little camera that fits in the vision block area, and then it has a screen attached to it that is
In all
infrared.
honesty, don't you think that the producers of this movie probably just used real LAVs and shit?
They probably did.
I mean, we know that. I mean, I
You
know.
can probably get them
we
cheap from
did-
Canada because Canada uses them
Dude,
too.
we did a landing operation on Black Beach. You know, fucking right off Pendleton.
Yeah.
We did a full-on assault.
Yeah, we
with
did
like,
one of those, too.
with like 15 Amtraks, and it was all because Rob Reiner was filming a movie, and he wanted to see what it really looked
Oh,
like.
yeah, that was.
And
that,
we like you're up,
Wasn't
he
that-
sees
wasn't
me. I'm
that,
down up the beach, and you look up at the top of this fucking crest, and there's Rob Reiner.
Wasn't
and
that
a
the
bunch
remake?
of generals sitting up there,
Yeah,
just
Rob
going
Reiner.
like, "Yeah, see how like they get out and they like run around and they butter jam, like that's what they do."
Wait, that was for War of the Worlds, wasn't it? I think it was.
I don't know. It was something along
Because
those
in War of the
lines.
Worlds, they used real Marines for that.
Yeah.
For the
South
pretty
Park
crazy.
do a whole Rob Reiner thing where he's always like eating shit. He's like, I'm Rob
Oh,
Reiner.
yeah.
It's like always that crumbs going on. I'm Rob Reiner.
Also, Dickie Roberts, former child star.
I'm just glad it wasn't Harvey Weinstein.
So
It could have been.
you didn't watch the movie, but you did.
But I mean, I've seen the movie many
Dude,
You
times.
got the wrong one.
Dude,
It's
we've
okay.
watched-
Yeah, it's
I know.
This is like Full Metal Jacket to us.
Yeah, it's your generation's
It-
version of it.
yeah,
It's
it's
an
the new
alien
generation.
invasion, which is awesome.
because it is very lifelike where they set up that forward operating base and they're like, okay, everybody, the
hectic
bombs are
chaos.
gonna drop at this time, and then we're like, okay, yes, this is gonna happen. Fuck, it didn't happen. They must be running on motor
So
T time.
did anyone else notice though that they only had like 3 hours to complete their mission?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Like
not.
they got there at like 4 p.m. and they had to like
Yeah.
be
and out.
Redcon 1 by 7.
Dude, how cool were those alien like hovercraft things though?
Yeah.
So,
Dude, those were fucking awesome. And then they separate.
Yeah.
okay,
And, like,
but like their propulsion system, like they came across
Yeah,
the
yeah,
galaxy and you're using gas still?
Yeah.
Or whatever, water. to
Water.
make-
Water.
Yeah.
But you're making fire to pop up? Like, come on.
Well, no, it
Making
wasn't.
hydrogen.
I've seen the TikTok
Yeah, they were
video.
just shooting.
I've seen what real aliens look like.
We've all seen that.
Yeah, it just.
I
was
mean,
shoo, shoo, shoo.
I think that
It is
the,
pretty cool. I like how they did it, like to make it look like they were kind of using our resources. Obviously,
Yeah.
that's been done.
I mean, that's the
before.
thing.
It's
I
been
mean,
done
we just
before.
need to kick up global warming option, you know, and not.
This is
get
basically
rid
the
of all this
better
good
version
water.
of Battleship.
get rid of that water. Goddamn,
Get rid of all this stupid water.
Everyone
Then the
needs-
aliens wouldn't
They'll
want to
leave
come
us
here.
alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what's funny? So like I've seen like a lot of like videos about this where like scientists actually talk about like the viability of something like that.
Yeah.
There is no alien that is going to attack like a world like ours for water resources when the universe is literally so plentiful with
Of
it
water,
in
for water.
uninhabited planets where they
just
don't have
frozen
to do shit.
everywhere.
Yeah.
because I mean, unless you get like
You have the technology to cross the galaxy. You're telling me you don't have the technology to thaw fucking ice?
Maybe they need it in its salinity. Maybe the salinity of our oceans was perfect for them.
Pretty sure they can put chlorine and
Maybe they just needed some salt. A little salty.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, look, it's
It is a movie, though.
movie.
Anyway, still a good movie.
but they did
Still
a good
a-
thing.
yeah.
All right, let's get into some reviews.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
ratings. The ratings.
I liked how they freaking, the one alien, like, falls into the pool.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because they're just, like, unloading on it, trying to kill this
Drop
thing.
a grenade in that pool.
Drop a grenade in that pool right now, like, and then dude, and how the guy gets separated from
Yep.
his unit.
It's real.
That shit happens, like,
It's real.
all the fucking time.
Also, that guy that got separated, he is in the show Shameless.
Oh yeah.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they were all really, like, they're not A-list actors, you know what I'm saying?
Except
but
for
they're
Aaron
all,
Eckhart, Bridget Moynihan, and Michael Pena.
I would
Michelle
call them
Rodriguez-ish,
lower A, you know what
I
I'm saying?
guess.
They're not, like, superstars.
Dude, have you seen Ant-Man? Michael Pena is easily
I have.
Dude, yeah. These days.
Yeah,
he's-
nowadays. But
There was
when
a
they
rosé
made
there
the
that
movie,
saved the
though,
day.
I still my favorite with Michael Pena was what's the
shit.
the security guard one?
touched it.
Oh my god, not Paul Blart, the other one.
And to watch?
And no, I know watch
my
was good
God, End
too.
to
He was
Watch
very
was
good in
great.
that. Like
Yeah.
good, but the comedy, the security guard comedy with Seth Rogen.
Oh, Observe and Report.
Observe and Report, where like Michael Pena with the little gold chain is like, yeah, I'm staying home. So like, he's just playing up like the Jerry curls and shit he's got the whole time.
Oh,
he was
my
so
God.
good. At it. All right, Sami, your rating for this bad boy?
I believe I gave it a 4.5.
4.5 for the Samis.
Yeah.
A lot of yuts there.
Yeah, it
A
was.
lot of yachts.
I got a moto boner from
Yeah.
it, and honestly, I felt it portrayed, Marines in a fairly accurate way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you right on. Lanci, you
I'm
were,
going to give it a 4.5 as well.
but you put up 4 because you thought it was the wrong movie. So
I thought it was a whole different, it's a whole different movie.
So this is his rating for Three Kings. So
Yeah.
when we finally
Yeah,
get
so
to
hold
that
on
one,
to
that
we're
one.
just gonna save
Screenshot that one. I'll
Dude,
do that
3
for
Kings,
later.
that movie. Oh, my God.
That's another one.
We got to do that one.
Yeah,
It's
we
called
will.
sepsis.
It's called-
Yeah.
No, but for this one,
For this movie, though, I mean, just everything that Sam said, it's very accurately portrayed. I think the battle scenes are fucking badass, where they're shooting the thing with a fucking law, and it doesn't kill it.
Mm-hmm.
That's very realistic, because you may shoot a fucking law and be like, in the movies, oh, it's a giant fucking fireball. No,
No.
it's just like, bang, like,
Yeah.
that's it. There's
Yeah.
we're not shooting gas at them. Like,
yeah, there's a fire.
Also,
you know what
movie-
I'm saying? Like,
My biggest hit with any military movie, I'm going to say, is like their portrayal of like grenades too.
Yes, which they did a pretty good job. But
They
the
did
pool
pretty
thing-
good,
job,
though.
except when they like
It'd be a little
dropped
bit-
it
it
down.
would've been a little bit
Yeah,
more-
it was more of a fireball than what a grenade
No,
actually creates.
Not
but-
when it was in the pool though. I mean, there'd be more of a. I
Yeah.
think there'd still be more concussion coming off of that. Like,
Yeah.
and there's no one casually just going.
Oh no, you're running.
Yeah, you're fragging.
yeah,
your
you're
ass,
running.
'cause-
Depends on the depth of the pool, though. If it was a good 8-10 footer,
That looked like a 5 or 6 foot.
yeah, maybe a 5-6 apartment building.
At no point I would be like, just going, all right, frag out.
Dude, that-
like that, I'd be like,
That's like
move
my
ass
dad.
a
That's
little
like
bit
my
out of the
dad's
way.
waiting pool in Phoenix. All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm running.
Nope.
I mean, I gave it a 4, solid 4. Could get
Yeah.
a little higher. God, the fob thing pissed me off. That
Oh yeah,
I kept
yeah,
saying it throughout the whole goddamn.
Oh god,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
good.
like nails on a chalkboard.
And
for
even
me.
though Michelle Rodriguez was playing an Air Force chick, and it makes sense with the helmet all off and the hair and all this stuff, but like the way like she came in to do this mission,
she was also harder than the army guys,
okay,
but she's also Michelle Rodriguez. So
yeah. I mean,
we also Avatar
exactly.
She's more of a man than
and
most
Fast
men.
and Furious 1
Yeah.
through billion.
Yeah.
She's
and
in-
SWAT.
And SWAT. Oh yeah.
Oh, SWAT. Oh, I forgot about SWAT.
Such a
But,
bad
like,
movie.
Such a horrible movie.
Such a bad
Her
movie.
whole like
What a waste of Jeremy Renner.
yeah, they're sending in this weird fucking. She's not even TAC P to set up for. Come on, shut up. Like her role was stupid. Like the way
Honestly,
she was saying
you know
it,
what was
like,
really bothering me was the strike package, and she had like the memoranda book
On
like,
her stuff.
on her helmet.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm paranoid that shit's gonna fall off
Or
all
get
the
shot.
time. Yeah, I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
not putting anything there.
important
No.
stuff right here. Yeah,
Right.
this is where I need to keep my important.
No, that's where your
documentation.
bug spray and your cigarettes go.
Yeah, your
we
smokes
learned that
go.
in Vietnam.
Exactly.
All right.
What we also learned from this movie is calm is important.
Yeah.
And it can fuck you.
At the same time. Yep, it's both. Yeah, big
I
thing.
like how they killed where the second lieutenant was in the bus, or Eckhart
Yeah.
was in the bus, and he had to fucking basically suicide himself, right?
No, it was the lieutenant.
this was that.
That was lieutenant, right?
Yeah, it was lieutenant. Yeah.
Second Lieutenant William Martinez.
Yeah, that was a fucking like
Rodriguez Martinez.
it was like a
Rodriguez.
heartstring moment, but also like a badass. That's the way you want to go out as a Marine.
I would also
Also,
call
all
out
of
something
his-
better on the radio than oorah at the end.
I would have called out yet.
No, I would have called out my location, 10-digit grid, what I'm doing, and how it's going on. That way, at least you get.
I'm
some
suiciding
medal,
myself, so I get the silver star.
or Medal of Honor, of anything. Even you could maybe
Probably lots of. I mean, the fact that the entire basically first Mar Div got taken out, other than this squad.
Mm-hmm. Look,
wow,
action great, action's fantastic.
Also,
Actually,
we already had breakfast.
The accuracy, which is like, dude, working with Marines, knowing Marines, maybe not being a Marine, seeing everything and going, this is fucking everything besides the fucking fob shit, and then a stupid couple little things.
Yeah,
that take it down a little bit.
Nitpicky bullshit.
Little nitpicky, like.
Also, the fact that the second lieutenant is like just meeting his troops. It seems like.
I've been waiting. I've been training for this. Like, shut up! A month out of OCS. Like,
you've been. I've
been training for this. I'm like, you've been training for a few weeks. Shut the fuck up. These guys have been doing this for years.
That staff sergeant has been in the Marine Corps longer than you've been alive, motherfucker. You were a
like,
4-year-old when he enlisted as a PFC.
Yeah. Like he actually annoyed me in the very beginning, but like that's the thing. It's Aaron Eckhart did a great job. Best staff sergeant I've ever seen.
He did a very good job.
Him and what's his nuts? Jamie.
Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, from Jarhead.
I've never seen
Jamie Foxx.
Two guys ever play staff sergeants in Marine Corps staff sergeants that well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he has any better work than in Living Color, though. Really? Jamie Foxx?
Really?
Dude, in Living Color?
What?
Oh, my God. That was great.
And he better Sunday?
I just made my kids watch in Living Color the other night.
How about even his short roles in Horrible Bosses were fucking great, dude.
Oh, my God.
As Motherfucker Jones. Motherfucker Jones.
Dude, him in that movie, Ray. Oh
Ray.
my!
He's fucking
and
phenomenal.
he can play, he can
he
sing,
sang.
he can do everything. And you're like,
see, he can do a lot.
You're like, what the fuck?
But
that's some heavy dope right there.
Him
Holy
as a staff sergeant and Eckhart in this as staff sergeant, they did such a good job.
And also, they played
E6.
they both played like two totally different caricatures of Marine staff sergeants, but both extremely accurate.
100%.
Very realistic too was the guy FaceTiming with the chick, and he's like, "Damn, I'd hit that." And he's like, "That's my sister."
The corporal.
You're like, you better hide her picture.
Yeah, stop playing. Stop playing.
Yeah, that was a good one. No, you see the whole barracks shit. All right,
and that's actually the barracks at San Mateo.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So how fast is it to get like your rifles and munitions that like they were doing?
Oh, it takes a long time.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because like I mean, in the Army, it's the same thing. It's like they were like gearing up within minutes.
It takes at least an hour just to get your shit to go to the range.
I mean, you literally
and then another hour to wait for Motor T to show up.
But let's be honest. Okay, so we had
is that vault like legit though? The way they're showing it.
We had a infiltration.
It's
of
like that on ship actually.
Okay.
At Camp Horno, we had an infiltration. A guy was in the fucking like mountains, like videotaping us at the armory. And we had like a brief mobilization. And dude, we all got our guns fast as fuck. Like, because the armor was just, I don't know if I got my own gun. He was just throwing guns out the fucking window.
Go.
It's like, you don't care if it's clean now, do you, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Look, great movie. I recommend it. If you haven't seen it, watch it again. It's fantastic. Even though it's got the sci-fi thing of alien stuff, but it's more.
Dude, but
you're not even
aliens
getting that part of it.
attacking?
Do you think they still had to put a 20 in the ejection port when they returned the weapons after this?
Yeah, maybe.
Right? It's like,
they were like, so about that M4 I had, I lost it.
coming back.
I believe this one's an Air Force M4.
Yeah.
Which funny story. My buddy was an armorer, and he missed the initial invasion in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when our unit came back, they didn't give a fuck about like getting the proper weapons back to the proper units. They just threw everything in a fucking Conex box.
Yeah.
This kid had to go all around California, going through Conex boxes, looking at serial numbers of weapons to get the shit back to our unit.
Yeah, no, this is why that shit's important. I've gone through something like this, which we've had about 1,000+ Joes during an event.
Yeah.
That they were just throwing them all into a truck, and we're like, no. It has to be organized. It's got to.
Yeah.
Everything has to be accounted for.
Oh yeah, it was
like the guy that dropped his rifle, the lieutenant that dropped his rifle in the surf zone.
Yeah.
Dude, they had guys out there fucking scouring the fucking surf zone. And I'm like, that
sensitive
thing
items,
is
man.
gone.
It's a sensitive
Bilbo
item,
had a
man.
first sergeant that had his 9mm fall out of his holster on a lanyard when he got into a Humvee and he was driving it. It was dragging behind him.
Yeah, I remember
my
that story. That's actually been a couple people. I've heard that.
I would imagine
He
because
said
those
the
holsters are
sights
dog
were
shit.
completely worn down.
Oh yeah, just dangling on the fucking
just dragging. And all
sparking.
the locals are waving at him. He's
Can you
like,
imagine,
hey!
Because
you better hope that thing ain't condition 1.
Yeah, you know
my
it's like just
God.
flat dragging. It's doing like the bounce. It's like sparks are flying off it.
They shot out our back tire.
A couple
no,
rounds.
sir, that was you.
A couple rounds keep flying off it because it's just something hit the trigger.
I
on
imagine it's like one of those cartoons where it's going safe fire.
Safe fire.
As it's bouncing.
Bouncing around. It's spinning. At one point, it probably came through the window, and you're like, "Oh, look at that! there's a Beretta."
Did you guys see that bird
like
that just
mine.
flew by the window?
It's like a Beretta just doing a 360 next to my window here.
Looks
They're
like mine.
flipping around.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, O's and O's. All right, it's what do we got here? Smoke pit time.
Smoke pit.
Smoke him if you got him.
This one's blank.
Yeah, it's gonna be blank.
Mine has the answers on it.
Do we have the buttons?
We do have buttons. All right, because for our smoke pit, we're doing the USMC Trivia. Nope. He wants his button. He gets the blue one. That's just.
Does mine have batteries?
Check
Okay.
Check it. Check your buzzers. Make sure everything's going good.
Charge.
All right, it's time for our USMC Trivia. We're gonna see which one of these fucking motards could figure this out.
I'm closing my eyes to center my chi.
Because between both of you, it's gonna be
Oh, we're getting flagged for that one.
I don't give a fuck. I had to do it. Once I sent it to you guys, because I sent them the clip of the fucking the video from Kingpin. I was like, it's my favorite movie.
I was so
Kingpin.
I was looking, I was
that's
looking
so
for the
great.
Big Lebowski gif, and I could not find it, so I had to send the YouTube video
Your
instead.
cow
showdown.
took forever to milk.
yeah.
As soon as it did, it all came at once.
we don't have a cow.
We have a bull. He's wiping his lips off. I love it.
Chops the feet off the fucking horse.
Literally, the Farrelly brothers in the '90s, the best shit
Oh my
ever.
god.
Also, at the end of the movie, bye, Mr. Munson.
Said,
Bye,
"Bye,
whore.
Kingpin.
With Blues Traveler playing at the
yeah.
end, too.
Oh, I know.
It was great.
Once again, another movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Kingpin.
Kingpin.
All right, so here we go. All right, the trivia.
I will give you $1 million to sleep with you. I'll have a Tiparillo and tonic and a sake and salsa.
Are you boys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Let's do
sorry,
it.
Sorry,
Oh, no, it's
I
all
had,
right.
I had to do that.
You
Chris
guys
Elliott
remember the
quote.
rules, how this works?
I hit a buzzer. Sam
after-
loses and cries.
As soon as I'm done reading off all the answers for the question, you
Remember,
can buzz in.
There
We have
is
to wait.
There's
First,
strategy to this.
first person that
Is there?
yeah, smack it. Basically, keep
What
those
are we
hands on the
winning
buzzer,
this
boys.
time around? I'm still waiting for my Chili's gift card.
I gave you the Chili's gift
You-
card.
No,
He
you
did
gave
give
me
it to you.
Gave me the.
It was
Cabela's
used. It was used.
Okay,
but he gave it
I
to you.
actually do have a gift certificate for one back massage from OG.
We're still waiting on that
Happy-
fund to
Why
come
Tammy
in.
Sue Records.
Is it just the back?
Well, no, it could go to full body.
I just need a little taint rub.
I want
taint
the,
rub.
I want the oil change.
Yeah. All right. It's one. It's all you get is one though. That's all.
Want
Okay.
an oil change or?
Well, it's part of the package.
Is the finger licked though, or is it going in raw?
Oh, you can go and dry if you want. I don't care.
Are you boys ready to play?
Yeah.
Remember the rules again.
Yep.
After I read the questions off and the answers, whoever buzzes
True.
first, boom. All right, that's how that works. And if that person messes up, you automatically get it. You don't have to buzz in.
All
okay?
right. Sounds good.
So the game is United States Marine Corps history trivia, and our contestants are Corporal Rainman Saam and versus Jonathan Dadbod Lanci.
I do believe he was Lance Corporal.
Lance Cooley Lancy.
Didn't want to do because you Lance. It's his name and his last name.
That's why I was a perfect Lance Corporal.
Yeah.
It fell in.
Lance
Corporal Lancy.
Yeah, it's like
Lance
having the
Corporal
last
Lancy.
name Sergeant. Just kind of goes in.
I like going
Sergeant,
to Jonathan. Anyway.
I had a gunny named Gunny Sergeant.
Settle
Or having the last
down,
name
Rain Man.
Major and being a sergeant.
Ooh, Sergeant Major.
Go see
yeah.
Sergeant Major. I mean,
Are you boys ready to play?
before that, there was actually a guy in the Marine Corps with the last name America.
It doesn't get better than that.
He was an officer.
Oh my God, Captain America.
Yeah. And
Oh my God,
buddy,
yes.
my buddy was on phone watch one day, and guy calls up. He's like, "Hey, this is Captain America. I need to talk to you." And my buddy's
You're like, "Shut the fuck
my
up and get
buddy's
out of
like,
here."
Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, quit fucking with me. Yeah, I'm Lance Corporal Spider-Man, right?" Hour later,
He shows up.
Humvee pulls up. Captain America rolls in.
Oh my God.
I want to talk to Lance Corporal Spider-Man.
Rick tickety quick.
It
My
took him an hour
most
to
Ricky
commandeer a
Ricky
Humvee.
tick, Ricky tick quick.
Oh, yeah. My buddy was telling me that story. I'm like, you got to be fucking shitting me. He's like, nope. True story.
All right.
Ready?
You boys ready to play?
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right, it's time. Here we go. Where was the Marine Corps first formed? Was it A? You have to wait.
You have to
I'll
wait,
give you
man.
that.
I was waiting for the whole question.
Well, you
gotta wait for him to
Oh,
read
all
the
the answers.
answers.
Okay, you got to read all the
All right,
answers.
so-
Okay, go.
For our listeners,
False alarm.
was it A, Brooks Lodge, B, the Philadelphia Courthouse, C, Tun Tavern, or D, Iron Hill Inn? He actually got it first. Lanci got it again.
I'm going to go Tun Tavern.
Tun Tavern.
No way.
Little Tun
That
Tavern
is
action.
correct. 100 points to
I am all that
Lanci.
is Marines.
Very good on that one, buddy. All right, are we ready for the next one?
He
up?
really wants that
If we
oil
didn't
change.
get that, I would have been like, I lied.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
the
in
easiest
Air
one.
Force.
Yeah. All right. What color were the first Marine Corps uniform jackets? Were they?
Oh, no, you got to wait for answers.
I'm actually going to now disqualify you. No, I'll give you that first one.
No,
I'll
yeah,
give
he
you
gets it. He's good.
that. Was it A, green, B, blue, gray, or red? It's Lanci again, actually.
I'm going to
Jesus.
go with B blue.
That is incorrect.
Son of a bitch.
Automatically.
Red.
That is also incorrect. Back
Fuck
to
off.
Lanci.
I'm going to go with gray.
Once again, incorrect.
God damn it.
No
was
points.
green.
It is green.
Oh, the green weenie.
It is green, and no
Why
points.
did we not go green?
No points awarded that round.
You know why I thought blue, though? Because they were
Yeah, dress blues.
originally
Yeah.
assigned to ships.
Yeah,
And we
dress
were
blues.
sharpshooters on ships.
That's
when
where
I
Just
took
Blue
this
came
quiz
from.
online, I passed. And I'm
Fuck.
When I took this quiz in boot camp, I passed.
I wasn't a boot camp. I was an old army guy. All right, next
I
question.
fell asleep during that instruction.
We won knowledge. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Honor platoon, motherfucker.
Who was the first Marine Corps aviator? Was it Captain Tom O'Malley, Captain Darren Hunter, Captain Sid Mahoney, or Captain Alfred Cunningham? Sam.
D. Captain Alfred Cunningham.
That is correct for 100 points.
I
That
had
goes to
no
Sam.
idea.
How do you not remember that from knowledge?
I don't remember
At
that
this
at
point,
all.
slap it and guess.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing that's going to happen. That's the trick of the show.
I was like,
Slap
I'm going to
and
give
guess.
this one to some.
All right, it's a tie game, 100 to 100.
All right.
I can't believe you guys missed a whole point. Like nobody got anything on this one. That's,
Well, they don't teach that in boot camp, all right?
Yeah.
They just, they
What
just
were
tell
your
you-
threads like when you were founded?
They just tell us we wear green.
Yeah.
All right. Tie game here. Here we go. All right, next question up. Where did the first Marine Corps amphibious landing take place? Get ready. Was it Paris, South Carolina, New Providence, Bahamas, Havana, Cuba, or the Cayman Islands?
So I'm at it.
New
Yeah.
Providence.
New Providence. That is correct for 100 points.
Good job, buddy.
Where's
Good
the
job. You
little
did
noise?
as well.
I totally fucking guessed on that one.
Hey,
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for the
we were fighting pirates.
ding there.
See?
Yeah.
I was almost thinking it might have been Tripoli, but then I'm like, no, we've been around for 100
I didn't
years
see
there.
Tripoli on there.
I didn't
so
either,
I was like,
so I assumed it probably wouldn't have.
All right.
you forget how old we are, the Marines. Like, we're older than the country.
Yeah,
It's pretty crazy.
yeah. We're only
You
a
know
year
what's
younger than the
funny?
Army.
The National Guard's been a lot longer than anybody else since like 1500.
Yeah, but
Before
we're
we were
still
even-
way
They started
cooler
out
than
as a
they are.
militia.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying the National Guard is actually the oldest. If you're
The
gonna
National
count
Guard
that.
was just Jim and Chris, and they got bored, and,
And
they were
they're
like,
finally getting a union after 500 years. 500 years.
Say
they
it
get
ain't
a,
so.
say it so, but they get
we're
the
finally
union.
going to have a say.
We're gonna say we get the union. We started this place. All right, next question.
Next.
Need them no-show jobs.
All right, are we ready? Who was the first
Working party
Marine to receive the Medal of Honor? Ooh, all right. Was it William Hudson, John Mackey, Avery Johnson, or Dan Daly? That's definitely you, buddy. Nancy?
Dan Daly?
Dan Daly. That is incorrect.
God damn it.
John Mackey.
John Mackey. That is correct.
Damn. You got it. That was good.
Totally
I
guessed.
totally guessed on Daly.
Corporal Ray.
I was like, I know that name.
Sam is doing pretty good here.
with that one.
I'm familiar with that guy's name.
Sam's doing what he does best.
Also, Avery Johnson was from Halo.
Oh,
See
really?
Some trickies. Some trickies here. Ready for next one.
Yeah.
What type of sword do Marine Corps officers carry?
Oh, I know this.
I know you do. Be
I have
careful.
no idea.
Yeah, just slap it. Remember,
Oh,
just
no,
be the
I'll see
fastest
it.
one. Ready?
I'll see it.
Is it going to be the Arca, the Carabella, the Tacuba, or the Malamute? Actually, I saw the buzzer come off. I saw the light.
I'm going to go with D.
That is correct. I saw his light. Even though I heard yours first, I saw his light. So
I was like, I think it's a
getting
Mameluke sword.
Lanci.
Mameluke.
Mameluke. What a weird thick name. All right.
Well, it comes from Northern Africa.
Saam, you're at 275. Lanci is at 200.
That's from Tripoli.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Where
where
they
we got
got
it. Hey, we're like echoing.
Hey, yeah, you remember stuff.
That happens.
Brain housing group is not all there.
All right. Next
That's weed.
one up, gentlemen.
Yep.
In what battle did the Marines receive the nickname Devil Dogs?
I don't even need to open my eyes for this one.
Is it Iwo Jima, Bella Wood, Tarawa, or Chosin? As I'm saying the last one, that's totally
I saw this motherfucker and I was like, fuck you.
Lanci. What?
I'm going to go with the old Bella Wood.
The old Bella Wood. That is correct for 100 points.
God damn it! I can't compete with his speed.
I was literally.
It's the fact that he smokes weed. That's what it
It's
is.
funny
He's hyper focused.
Yeah.
I was literally reading the R off the last Chosin Reservoir, and I was like, yeah, he got it. Like he was like, as I was saying, he's like,
I watched his hand. I saw like a twitch. I was like, nope.
it was like close. That was good though. All right,
You're still faster even after I twitch.
So you're Marines, so your shit so far. All right, Lanci took the lead
This is why I sucked at football.
by 25 here. Lanci's at 300. Saam's at 275. Let's see what happens.
I like where this is going. I think it's going to be a good game.
It's great.
Hey,
Ready?
if anyone's gonna topple me, all right,
Should be the grunt.
2-time trivia champ, all right.
Yeah, you are. You have been our Jeopardy champion, the Rain Man over here, Corporal Rain Man Saam.
I think that's great. You should get name tags.
That'd be. I think I have him at work.
I'm gonna change the actual thing for the show. Just
Corporal
call him
Rain Man.
Make a T-shirt for you. All right, next one up. What does the iconic Marine Corps Eagle anchor and globe symbol
Well, you
represent?
said that wrong.
It's Eagle, Globe, and Anchor.
Eagle globe.
Anchor goes last, eagle first,
I'm
globe
sorry.
in the middle.
Okay. Sorry, Army setting it up. Is it the U.S. ties with the Navy and the world, the preparedness to fight by air, land, and sea, the Marine Corps ability to project force, or freedom ships and cartography?
You got it.
B.
Yep.
Did you say B?
Yeah.
That's actually incorrect.
Bullshit.
It's actually incorrect.
I am going to go with,
That's actually
my
incorrect.
guess is going to be A.
That is correct. It is actually the ties.
That is bullshit.
Come
Okay,
on, that's something I
so-
would thought would be an easy one for you guys.
This
Yeah,
is
because I got it right.
This is like how they do it in SAT form, right? It's like, yes, but also more.
This is like taking the driving test.
Because I was going to say preparedness to fight by air, land, and sea. You guessed wrong. I made it on top. That worked
Actually,
out
when I was taking the original one, I copied half this shit from. I got that part wrong too, and then it just described, it's the ties with the Navy and the world and all that kind of shit.
Well, we stole the anchor from the Navy, and we took the eagle from the Air Force, and then the globe is just the fact that we're going to overrun it.
We're gonna rape the shit out of everything.
And if we can only get Motor T to show up on time.
The Blazing Saddles work up a number 8 on them. So we come riding them up and killing every last thing. And you spare the women. No, we rape the shit out of them at the number 8 dance later on. It's totally you guys.
Oh my god!
All right,
we are so
next.
demonetized.
It's from the movie Blazing Saddles. It's a great movie.
Yeah, but it's also been said it can't be made now.
Yeah, but
Trademark.
you could still watch it from.
Oh, I
know.
do. I bought it on
If you
Amazon.
haven't seen Blazing Saddles,
It's great. Oh, it's
the
so
best.
great.
So good.
It's
Make
the-
your kids watch it.
It's the bee's knees.
yeah,
All right.
the bee's knees. Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Hey, where the white women at? Love that movie.
Oh my god!
All right, next one up.
Wait,
Can we classify as a military thing? I'm
Yeah.
trying to think.
We could.
I'm going to look back into that. All right, next question up.
More law enforcement, I would think.
Cocaine.
Which jet plane did the Marine Corps adopt in 1963?
Ooh.
Was it the F-16, the Falcon 4 Bravo, the Falcon 2
Yankee.
or the Falcon 3 Hilo Hotel, whatever you want to call it? And it's going to Lanci, actually, on that one.
I'm gonna go with B, the F4B.
Yeah, F4B is correct for 100 points.
damn it.
Lanci is now as a commanding lead at 475, while Sami's at 275.
I'm calling biased on this one.
I'm actually
Did you see
looking-
the latest story about the
I'm actually
F4?
watching the lights and the sound at the same time.
The F4 Phantom. It just came into the news recently because Iranians came up flying like in Iraqi airspace, and F-22 Raptor came up underneath this motherfucker, looked at his armament, came up on his wingtip, and said, "You should probably go home." And the fucking Iranians took off.
Some Top Gun shit right there.
Yeah.
Like, and they didn't even know he was there ever.
So, fun fact, the F-4 is one of the most produced aircraft ever.
Iran still uses 40 of them.
Yeah.
In active service.
They also still use the F-14.
Yeah.
And
But they
crazy for
can't.
fighter jets,
Their
though.
F-14 though is not
Because what are we at, 7th gen now?
we're
7th
working
gen.
on
They're
7th gen.
they're
Yeah,
4th
working on
gen.
We're
So
working on 7th gen.
the
now,
F4 also was one of the only aircraft to serve in all air branches of the United States military.
It's also the only fighter jet to ever not be fitted with its own gun.
Originally.
I mean, during Nam, I remember it. Like
It had
anything
no
that-
cannons.
Any movie you watch, make me happy.
Yep.
Like you see the F4.
Well, the baddest thing about the F4 wasn't it the first supersonic fighter though?
Yeah, it had a big,
No, it wasn't. But
but it had a big
it was
fat ass,
extremely fast. For
It was
its time.
extremely fast.
big
And it was
wide
big.
wings,
Yeah.
big wide wings, big. It had a fucking ass on it.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
You know, and the
Huge.
tail was like, it looked like two big giant cheeks back there. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, it's Tammy Sue. Goddamn. So much ass back there.
Come here, Tammy Sue. Let me see this.
Let me back up into that fucking exhaust. All right, next
So in case
question.
you didn't know,
up.
he's an ass man.
The
And tit
F4
man.
is
I love tits
great.
too. I've been asked that question. Are you tits or ass? I go, no, I like both equally.
I like women. I can't help it.
Yeah, and their vagines.
Yes.
as well. I mean, if you have pee-pee, whatever, we make it work. As long as you have butthole, that's all that's
I
good.
come
hole
in
in
you,
a
you come on
heartbeat.
the
A whole
floor.
heartbeat, exactly. I could have been a Marine. I could have been a Marine. I always wanted to. I just can't run fast. All right, or swim. Here we go.
Didn't really have to. Most people
Which Marine has been awarded 5 Navy Crosses and became a symbol of the Marine Corps?
Do we have to wait?
are you really gonna just actually put up options for this one?
I can't even.
It's only one name.
Spirit de corps. Spirit de corps. You need your Latin. Is it
Esprit de corps.
Spry de course? I'm gonna fuck up all your stuff.
Esprit
Just-
de crops.
Yeah,
Spirit de crops.
I'm gonna fuck up all your cool little Latin bullshit you guys like to do. Was it good old Chesty Pullers, Archibald Henderson, Eugene Trainer, or my favorite, Joan Basilone? That's actually Sammy.
Chesty puller.
Too easy, right? Hell,
Dude,
even-
John Basilone though, what a
Badass.
fucking badass! I never knew about Basilone Road, which is the road that goes through Pendleton. They never told you about that. You know how I learned about John Basilone? Watching the Pacific.
Pacific. Yeah.
Watching the
Crazy.
Pacific. I literally was like, holy fuck, this is why Basilone has its own name? Like,
Also, him getting awarded getting told he's getting the Medal of Honor while he was completely fucked up from the night before.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Australia.
just picked up a fucking machine gun and just like held it in his arm.
A water jacketed machine gun.
Oh,
Watching him die was the worst thing ever.
oh my god! But he went out the way he wanted
You know,
to.
his wife never remarried either.
Good for her.
That's a down
Well,
broad
once
right
you get
there.
that good old USMC cock. You know what I'm saying?
was
That's some John Basilone.
That dude dropped some pipe for sure.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, he did.
That
Big
shit was
time.
ruined.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Italian, eh? Bafangu, eh? Hey,
Yeah, we eat pasta.
Hey, we eat pasta. Hey. Everything's thick down there, all right?
Yeah,
It's pretty blow. We carry a lot of water weight in our cock.
Yeah.
Just throwing his prosciutto around.
You know what I'm saying? Hey. They got a good actor for it, too. What was the actor? Oh, man.
I forget his name.
He was the guy. Anyway. All right.
He's in a lot of good shit though.
All right, next question
They
up.
cast the Pacific so well.
Lanci still winning here at 475 to Saam's 375. Here we go. Next question. Who was the first commandant of the Marine Corps?
The first commandant.
Ooh, I know this.
Was it
I have no idea.
John A. Lejeune, Captain Samuel Nichols, George Washington, or Archibald Henderson? Once again,
Sam.
It was B. Samuel Nichols.
that is correct.
I saw the name and I was like,
Yeah, it boot
Yep.
camp. It comes
I was
right
like,
back
it's
to you,
not
right?
Lejeune. Get the fuck out of here.
No. He was like, God, which one? He was like he was in the 1800s. I know that. I think
Well, it would have been
Lejeune was the first.
late-
I think he was the first commandant to be a general
Oh,
Could have been.
because
First one to get
I mean,
his own
he
base.
got a fucking base. The
Yeah,
big one,
yeah.
like one of your
he
great
was,
bases.
I believe he was also the longest serving.
Lejeune, I
commandant, too.
think, was just prior to the Civil War.
Yeah. And also, and he was the longest standing commandant too. And also, people don't realize for the longest time, Marines didn't have generals because our force was not big enough.
Yeah, we were run by the Navy.
Yeah, and I think at one point, our highest rank. Well, when Samuel Nichols, obviously, at that time, I think it was only 2 companies of Marines.
Yeah.
Wait, Lejeune is also still classified as Camp Lejeune, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all
Not A
Marine
base.
Corps bases are camps.
No,
They're all
Marine
camps.
They're all
Marine Corps
camps.
base. Like when you see MCB, well, how come I see that then?
Well,
like in
you
Hawaii.
see MCB, but they're all called camps.
They're all
like you
camps.
guys all have forts.
Yeah, but K Bay though is they don't call it Camp K Bay. They call it
Well,
MCB.
it's also a joint.
K-Bay.
It's also a joint base.
not K Bay.
Yeah, it
K
is.
Bay is Marines all the way, 100%. K Bay is on its own sector of the island of Hawaii. So shut the fuck up.
Well, they
I
have
know
their
more about
own.
you
They
and
have their
Rain
own
Coast
air.
stuff.
They
I
have
was
their
ever
own
stationed in Hawaii.
airfield.
Shut the fuck
Either
up.
was I, but I fucking visited.
So
I'm
that's
calling fucking Bilbo right
Yeah,
now.
but that's Marine Corps Air Base. What the fuck is the name?
I
of
just
it?
saying they call it. It's K Bay. They call it MCB K Bay. So that's what I'm saying. They actually say Marine Corps
But
Base.
it's camp something.
I swear to God, I never
It's
saw.
gotta be. I've never heard of
Dude,
a
even
Marine
on
Corps base
Google,
not
it just
being
goes
called camp.
MCB K Bay.
Well, all right.
Like I was at the gate, like and it
Well,
just says-
29 Palms isn't even classified as a base. They call it McCaxey.
Well, it's a
See, that's
joint
weird.
training center, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Which I understand.
Marine
There's-
Corps
there's
Air
things.
Ground Training
Combat.
Center.
Yeah, because I don't
Combat
think they
center.
were even supposed to have
Army
like,
has
guys
camp.
stationed
Army
there
has camps
originally.
too.
And they still shouldn't.
Army has
Probably
camps
not.
too. Army has camps too.
Yeah, but a camp is like a smaller installation
Right.
than a base.
Usually National Guard is all like camp this, Camp Atterbury, camp this, or whatever.
Maybe it's just where they have
Fort.
infantry. Then is
I
called
think they
camps.
just call it camps just so it makes it seem like we're actually going on like a hiking trip.
Hello.
Because what's Okinawa?
I think it's a
Ooh.
camp.
But what is it called? Camp?
MCB.
We need. You know, we
No.
need Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's
Rob
Rob?
knows.
Rob would know.
Rob
or he
knows
knows a guy.
everything.
He would
No
probably
way.
know a guy.
He knows a guy.
Definitely knows a guy.
I actually just was listening to that episode last night because I wanted to see him just talk again about stuff. He's like, well, so it's because it's so fun to listen to him get into this shit.
yeah.
All right, next one up here.
Why isn't
All right.
Rob here for this?
Oh, it's a tie game, by the way. 475 to 475.
Oh, shit, I have to
Here
try.
we go. We're back into the game here.
Wait, you weren't trying? Fuck you, man.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I was trying really hard.
He's not trying. He's still tied up you.
He's
and he-
hyper focused. That's what the weed does.
Infantry. All right, ready?
Can't
Next
open
one
my eyes.
up. Easy one, guys. Semper Fidelis, the Marine Corps motto.
What does Semper Fi mean?
The motto of you guys is Latin for what?
Always trustful.
Always prepared, always faithful, always friendly, or always fighting. Lanci.
I'm gonna go with always faithful.
I would believe that's correct.
I'm calling bullshit on it.
Now
Now the
what
Marine
is-
Corps' real motto, can we get to that? It's
Yeah.
Semper Gumby.
Yep.
Always flexible.
Always flexible.
bonus points if actually, and we get this.
Or Semper fucked.
Semper Hooah, what would that translate to?
Always humping.
Close.
Always Hooah?
What's the
What
Hooah?
is Hooah? What does Hooah stand for?
Really nothing. You just kind of made up, but always awesome
I thought it was Turkish.
or amazing. I don't know. Hooah is just like, it's
Always here.
yeah. Always doing. Yeah, all right.
We're just always here.
Yeah.
No bonus points awarded that round. All right. Next one up.
Fuck, you didn't even
I actually
get
do
it
have a
right.
tiebreaker question that I put in my head for this, just in case it came down to it.
I still
it's-
want to hear it.
Although I tell people about Semper Hooah and they immediately go, "That's Marines and Army, right?" And I'm like,
Yes.
"You know."
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, you get it. We had a Navy guy. Like,
Rob, you were there.
Rob, you were there. I remember that the Navy guy. Like, we had him in one of our classes, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, you can check out our podcast." Like, me and Pete were talking about it in our class. Like, yeah, Semper Hooah goes, "Oh, that's fucking awesome. Great name."
Yeah, it is a
Like,
great
especially
name.
when you're a Navy guy, you're like, you could see, like, and you're always working with both. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, next question up. I'm fluffing myself with the name I gave the show. All right. It is for the battle that Marine NCOs. It is for this battle that the Marine NCOs wear the blood stripe on their dress blue trousers. Can't
Jesus
read.
Christ, you are having some trouble.
I'm laughing and drinking. Which battle was it? All right, basically, which fucking battle got them to wear? They started wearing the dress, the
Blood stripes.
Blood stripes.
Yep.
There you go.
All right, for the NCOs.
It's also where when you get promoted to NCO, you get kneed in the
Oh,
legs in
God.
the whiskey locker.
Yeah.
Was it
Can't walk. For a week.
Okinawa?
Yep.
Chapultepec?
Chapultepec.
Chapultepec. All right. Chusin Reservoir or Iwo Jima?
God damn it.
It's
It's definitely some.
Yeah.
Yeah,
B. Chapultepec.
that is correct. It is a tie game now. 575, 575.
Oh, fucking shit. He just keeps coming back like a bad case of herpes.
Chipotle.
I'm like a bad penny. I always turn up.
Like I said, you got to be careful. The Rain Man over here.
I know. He said there was a strategy, and now I'm starting to think there is.
There is.
It's if he just took these facets of his life in U.S. history and like put it to his actual life, do you know how
Things- yeah.
successful he'd be? Like if he, like if he took all his knowledge and like that effort that he'd store all that and just put it into like real life
I have.
things that are important.
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Uber. He knows how to drive. Years it took
He
him
knows
to learn.
math, but not how to make dollars go into his account. That's the problem. It's all right.
Don't we all have
We'll
that
give you
problem?
shit later about that.
I totally know how to make dollars go into my account.
I also know how to
Do you
make
have
them
any-
vanish.
Do you have any idea how much work I do in Boys Town?
What kind of work are you doing over there?
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
I've seen you deep throat that mic.
All right, next question up. Who is the grand old man of the Marine Corps?
Oh, I know this.
Is it Archibald Henderson, Presley Obana, Chesty Puller, or Dan Daly. That's actually Lanci on that one.
I'm gonna go with A. Archibald Henderson.
That is correct
totally
for 100
right on that
points.
one.
I didn't hand him. I'm watching the light, not just the audio.
You know why? Archibald just seems like an old fuck.
Except back in the day.
Seems like an old fucker.
Except he was only 24 years old.
Yeah, but in
was he?
when he was done in the Marines,
Okay.
he wasn't.
Well, back then, who knows? Like when?
No, I think he served until he was in his 60s.
That's an old man.
Back then.
That's an old man.
Okay.
Yeah, he was 10 years over life expectancy. And for a Marine, of all things.
His body was that of a 150-year-old.
Because it was during the Civil War after.
Yut.
Yet.
So much yutting. All right, next one up. If I just got PCS orders to 2 Delta, what base am I reporting to? Is it MCAS Cherry Point?
MCAS.
MCAS, okay. MCAS Cherry Point, Miramar, Yuma, or New River? Lanci.
I'm gonna go with Cherry Point,
Yeah, he's right.
100%.
just because I know everything with a 2 is on the East Coast.
Seaway.
I did not know that.
It is.
I actually guessed.
Every so like with the Muse, especially like you can see it with the Muse because like the 15th Mu, 13th Mu, and
Odd numbers are on the West.
yep.
Even numbers are on the East.
You
and
told
then-
me this before.
And then anything with
Yeah.
the 3 in the beginning is coming out of Japan.
Yeah. They got to keep the
maybe
numbers
there's more
real
questions
simple.
about that.
So like the
Maybe
30,
there's more questions about it. We don't know.
31st Mu,
We don't know.
Japan.
I'm learning a lot over here when I'm doing this. By the way.
That's right.
Even though I've learned so much from you guys, I kind of forget because we're usually drunk talking about this shit. And once again, this is recorded. Now I get to go play back. Oh,
I actually forget about talking about most of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even when you're drunk, you don't seem as drunk as that one guy.
Well, that's why my wife always asks, like, why are you watching this? Because I don't remember any of it. I kind of want to see what the hell I said.
100%.
And I'm 100%. 100%.
100%.
All right, next.
I think this mic still smells like booze.
No, you missed it when his captain was here. He started getting lit too.
Oh, yeah, but he was good.
He handled it very
Am
well.
I maintaining? Yeah, he was maintaining.
Shut up, Glock.
Because I feel like I'm. Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, with Glock in the closet. That was nice.
Oh my god.
All right, next one up. All right, ready. How many general orders are there in the Corps?
Fuck. I used to have them memorized.
Yeah, I knew there'd be some tough ones here.
Okay.
11, 12, 10, or 13. Saam actually had
13.
that one. He goes for 13.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go with 11.
Correct. Lanci, 75
I knew it
points.
was an odd number.
I knew it was odd. I'm like,
Lanci.
10, I know that.
Lanci with 850 points to Saam.
What's your 6th general order?
575.
Never leave this post until properly relieved.
It actually is, I think.
Is it really?
I think
The
so.
Army has one of those too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Full metal jacket. What's your 6th general order? Quit my post. Only one relief, sir.
Dude, that's the only time I got smoked was I was reciting general orders and I got like 2 of them fucked up. And my drill instructor was like, I've been waiting for this. And I was like, no. He was like, deck towel.
I swear
I had
to
to
God,
deck towel the whole barrack, dude, until I cried. I just kept going around.
Do you ever have to do NASCAR?
I'm like, the pain. Oh, my.
feel like-
Dude, now they have mops. Now they have
Mops?
mops
What are
in boot
those?
camp. Yeah. They still use Bulldog, but they're mops. They just mop the fucking deck. You're like,
Forgot about Bulldog.
you're like, what? We had scuba divers. You had scuba guys, right?
Oh, you explain
The
what the
guys
fuck
that-
you guys are talking about. I'm
Okay, so
confusing the
deck
shit out of me.
toweling is where you take a towel,
A towel,
and you soak it in like,
Oh, it's used as a
bullfrog
map.
or
Use it as a
whatever.
map. Okay.
and then you lay it on the
floor,
floor,
and you put your hands on it, and
and
then
you have to be in
and
this
Yeah,
position.
you're like
oh, so like a
straight up in the air.
45.
you're bear
45,
crawl. You're
and
basically
you're
bear
pushing
crawling
and
across.
So
swing.
like a resting position for the push-up, which you're arched all the way back, like
all the
a
way
bear
up.
crawl.
Your
Okay.
ass is all the way up in
But
the
you're
air,
on a
and you're
towel.
pushing.
yeah, you're bear crawling.
And now the
doing it.
guys that went underneath the barracks, they were called, or underneath the racks, they were called scuba divers.
Yeah.
Because they had to low crawl the
Yeah.
where way
Underneath.
all the fucking
Get all those
racks.
No
ghosts.
wonder you guys
Yeah.
get so gay.
Dude,
you guys get real close
my
and personal.
God. And like you'd hide under a couple racks, you'd be like, "Dude, let's just take a break."
No,
Like no one would. They're like, "We're underneath here. No one will see us."
And
we
so
had
you-
to do NASCAR. We had to do it with the fucking scuzz brush.
So this is
Where
like
you had to hold it like
this is your field day.
Yeah, no,
No, this is every day.
This is every day.
every day to clean the barracks. Yeah.
Yeah, field day is different.
Field day is way more intense.
Yeah.
God, I'm glad I chose the right fucking branch.
Yeah.
What about when they toss the barracks and like dump like detergent everywhere?
We were see. I was lucky. I was the scribe, so like my shit was like up in the front. Like I used to hide all my shit in the fucking Foot Locker up in the front.
My buddy Royal and I, you know what we did? We bought a bunch of extra laundry bags.
Yeah.
And we put all of our like loose gear in the laundry bags.
Genius.
So when they toss the Foot Lockers, it would just be in laundry bags, be like names on it.
Mine had like 4 pairs of socks and like a couple of skivvies.
Yeah.
And they'd toss it and be like, "Where's all your shit?"
All right, back to the game for a second here.
Yeah,
wow,
sorry.
crazy. No, it's fine. It's
This is also why I had
Learning a lot there.
one size 10 boot and one size 12.
All right, Lanci, you're winning 850 right now. You're in the lead.
All right.
850. Sam's at 575.
Next.
All right, ready for our next question up. Here we go. Who is the father of the Marine Corps aviation?
Oh, I know this.
Henry Ford.
Alan B. Cunningham, Arnold D. Cummings, Alfred A. Westmoreland, or Alfred A. Cunningham.
He said Westmoreland.
D.
That's correct. How the fuck do you know that?
There's a lot of cunning.
Like, even like reading all that is fucking stupid.
Marine Corps knowledge. It was on our test in boot camp.
Yeah, but the names are like, I give you Alan Cunningham and I give you an Alfred Cunningham.
You did it pretty good. You mixed it up pretty good. You lost me with the West. You said Westmoreland or something.
Well, William Westmoreland was the head of air operations in Vietnam.
Yes, I know Westmoreland, the general. Yeah, I understand.
General
that.
Westmoreland.
Yeah,
You're fucking weird. All right. I guess when you have such a cool
he
little.
said the name so fucked up, I couldn't focus.
What, you don't know any of this stuff?
I didn't maintain, is what I did.
You're not maintaining.
I didn't maintain.
Jonathan not maintaining Lanci.
Oh, son of a
Just
bitch.
watch, he's going to get the most obscure question, and I'm just going to know the answer, and he's going to be like, what the fuck?
No, well, I know you know you have it. It's just like, it's.
Who was the 3rd squad leader?
I guess like being Army.
Yeah, who's Chesty Puller's first squad leader? He was a POC.
I gotta say, being Army, like any of this stuff is like, I don't give a fuck. Like even when it comes to
Yeah,
Army,
that's
I'm
why,
like,
that's why Marines are a cult.
and that's why also Army, I'm like half the time, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck because like, we're a big corporation.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just a chink in the chain.
You're
Do you
like,
have
I'm
any
just
idea how
a
many
cog on
times-
the wheel.
Do you have any idea how many times we had to recite this shit before we went in to eat chow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the time. Plus,
Ours
we,
just starts want to make sure we pass PT. They're like, all
Plus,
right, you
Marine
push
Corps
up,
boot
cool.
camp
They
is
they made us do that too.
Yeah,
Dude,
well,
Marine Corps boot camp is a lot of instruction.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of classroom.
Well-
like shitloads.
the guys joining up, most of them are like, I get it.
They show
need
parts
a lot
of,
of like.
they show parts of the rock for fucking uniform accuracy. Like in the beginning, like that opening
the
scene
Rock?
of the Rock, yeah. When Ed
It's
Harris is
The
going to
Rock.
the cemetery, yeah, I know.
It's not like
I'm
legit
aware.
at all in any.
But
the
the
uniform
cool
isn't
video
even.
That's
you-
why they show it, because they show the incorrect uniform standards.
But
Well-
they do show you also heat and
Yeah,
fucking
they do.
fire team rushes.
is also-
Yeah.
And
Well,
they go,
yes.
this is textbook fire team rush.
It is.
And
Also,
you're like,
great
holy
scene.
shit. Like,
Okay.
I just thought it was cool.
Also, Tom Sizemore
Bad
was
idea
rocking
to
a
be
Galil in
outnumbered
that
this
one.
weekend. Next question up. Not including Navy corpsmen, how many Marines raised the second and most famous flag atop Mount Suribuchi on
Suribachi.
It's pronounced Suribuchi.
Suribuchi.
But we're American, so it's Suribachi.
Suribuchi on Iwo Jima in World War II.
Yep.
I know my Japanese very well, actually.
Oh.
Suribuchi. Was it 6, 3, 5, or 4? Lanci.
I'm going to go with 5.
That's correct.
God damn it. Fuck you, man.
Also, interesting trivia. What was it? 4 of them died on Iwo Jima.
Yes.
It's insane.
They raised that flag. And that was, that wasn't even the
What was
first
the name
flag.
of the movie? What was the movie they did the whole thing about?
Letters from Iwo Jima.
Is that it?
No, no, it's Flags of Our Fathers.
Oh, Flags of Our Fathers.
Letters from Iwo Jima was the other side.
What's it?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, it was still a
With
fucking...
Ken Watanabe.
No,
Yeah.
but who else is in there? What's his name? My pretty boy was in that, wasn't he?
Michael Pena?
No. Yeah. No, the blondie that was dating Witherspoon.
Ryan Felipe.
Felipe, yes. Ryan Felipe. He
I,
was,
I can't remember if
swear
he was in
he was
that.
in
He was in Thin Red Line, though, I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was in that too.
Yeah, he was in Thin Red Line, yeah.
Right.
That's a fucking crazy
Didn't he get in
movie.
trouble for like beating his fucking
We don't know. He
her-
just vanished.
What?
her
Roughing Up the Commandant?
roughing up the commandant, roughing up the commandant.
Flag on the play, roughing of the commandant.
In the shitter. After you went cyclic on the 50 cal.
Oh my god.
To be fair, do you have any idea how hard it is to like jerk off when you're in one of those like communal shitters where you have to burn them? Yeah, there's no divider. You just got to like beat off in front of your buds, you know?
I think I always
Just the trick is don't make eye contact.
yeah.
I think that's the trick.
honestly-
Or for some guys, they stare you down.
I would do it to assert dominance.
I bring up that
You can't beat your dick. I'm beating my dick.
I brought up the
Bet you I come first.
It's a race. Ah!
Get staring at each other's eyes. Like,
Yeah,
deep. Ooh, who's gonna break?
I used to
gotta
think
be-
your eyes were brown, but they're really
should
more
be
of a
like-
hazel green.
When you go limp, you should lose points for it too. Like, it should be somebody should be charting it. Like a scribe should be out there. Like, yes, lost in flashlands there. Very nice.
That's exactly what happens, actually.
There's too much blood at the head of his dick.
Yes. So
He's holding back.
He's using sand.
those
as lube.
Kwanzaa huts I was staying in Quantico I talked about before, we actually had, like somewhat open shitters, like weird, like someone,
Yeah.
but it's open door, and then there was
Was it the prison shitters without the hoop?
so it was weird. So it'd be like wooden separators, and then all of a sudden there was this gap between one shitter and another one. It's like they're the handicap version basically.
Yeah.
But it was like two shitters next to each other. So I'm taking a shit there.
You're
And
supposed to wash your asshole out in the other
well,
one.
my LT's actually at the other one. It was really dumb LT that I had at the time. I'm just like, hey, like I actually brought a paper. I'm like, this is gonna be great because anytime I know we're an open shitter, I go get a paper.
Yeah.
I go read the paper.
You're like, I'm doing this right.
yeah. And all of a sudden, like I look at my LTs to I'm like, you good there, bro? That's good. All of a sudden, the ops officer comes in, like the
And
captain.
you just hear this.
No, but like walks up and just starts like having a full fucking like pointing at him and talking to him like what's that shit. I'm like, come on the shitter. Like, give the man, like I know he's an LT, but dude,
God damn. Give the man a
give
break.
at least something. Like he's already doing open shooting like the rest of us here. I'm looking at the captain, like
Let
really?
him enjoy his morning
Like,
glory.
let him have that. Like I'm folding the paper down. I'm like, seriously, because I'm right next to it too. I'm like, I don't want to hear you talk.
I'm
right now.
trying to read the sports section.
I'm in Virginia. I don't know what's going on with any of this. I don't know what kind of sports ball you guys have on here. Anyway, all right, next question up. All right, once again, Lanci, you're leading right now with 950. Saam,
I'm gonna go
trailing.
haze myself
You
after
better
this one.
figure it out here. All right, which of these is not a Marine Corps value? Is it loyalty, courage, honor, commitment? Lanci.
Loyalty.
That is correct. You
God
guys are
damn
not,
it! Fuck you.
you guys are not loyal, but you are loyal to the show, and you guys keep coming back. So I give you that.
Trust me with your life, not your money or your wife.
I love it.
Actually, no, they could trust me with their wives because they're fatties.
Man, I like them thick. I like them anyway. I take. Beggars can't be choosers, but I guess you can.
I've
Oh,
seen it.
what was that? What was that? That was from Family Guy. I guess beggars can be choosers.
Pre-op or
All
post-op?
right.
Next. Post up. Next one up. The Battle of Bullerwood was a major Marine battle in World War I that took place in what country? Was it Germany, Russia, Poland, or France?
France.
God damn.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
To be
For
fair,
you
these
guys.
are all easy. He's just faster at the fucking buzzer.
He reacted on the F of France.
I did.
While I waited
Well, I
till
have
the
to. I have to.
Oh, I was
France?
watching. I was like slowing it down. I went Germany, Russia, Poland, and I was like watching it as like I'm looking.
He was
at you
like,
guys
frat. And then I was like, oh, he beat me, you fucker.
all right. Saam at 775. Lanci still commanding lead at 1050.
All right, I'm
You
going
got
to
some
just sit back.
No,
Rest on your laurels.
there's questions here, buddy. You better be careful.
I know, I'm ready.
I'm
Bring
too
it.
drunk to remember how many there are.
False.
Disqualified for the next one. False. All right, next one up. If assigned to the 26th MU, which base will you report to? Will it be Camp Pendleton, Camp Hansen, Okinawa, Naval
that's where it
Station?
was.
Yes, I knew it was
Camp
on here. Naval Station Norfolk or Camp Lejeune? Lanci,
Camp Lejeune.
that is correct.
Fuck
100
you.
points.
Told you, even numbers.
Could have been
But
Norfolk.
we figured out Camp Hansen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're learning.
Another, I mean,
I was
not to
about
say
to-
that
I
the
was
Army
about-
guy's wrong, but that's a camp.
I was about to say Camp Wilson, but then I'm like, oh, yeah. Mhm.
MCB, Marine
I'm
Corps
still
base,
trying to
or is it
figure out-
Marine Camp base. Huh? Is that what they maybe mean by it?
I don't know. My friend is stationed in fucking Honolulu, so I'm gonna have her go over and take a look.
That's actually a good look. A good look. Is it Marine Corps base or is it Marine Camp? Base?
Ooh.
I mean, it would sound stupid enough for out of the U.S. military.
Yeah, Marine
Marine
camp.
camp
It
base.
would be Camp Marine Base Corps.
Base Corps.
Okie.
Yeah, that's exactly how they would do the nomenclature on that one. And the NSN would be so fucked up, too.
Oh my god. All right.
Who's been filling out your 4 cards?
Next one up.
Get the infantry in here.
Ooh, here we go. In what year did female U.S. Marine recruits first train in the MCRD Paris Island?
Marine Camp Recruit Depot.
There you go. MCRD. See, Marine Camp.
I'm ready.
Marine
See,
Corps.
Yeah, I'm
is it
ready
Marine
for
Camp or is it Marine Camp?
It could be there.
Was it 1949, 1935, 1980, or 1956?
1935.
That is incorrect.
Fuck you.
So it goes to Lanci.
When did they first train at Paris
First
Island?
year.
I'm going to go 49.
That is correct for 75 points on that one now.
Where did they train before that?
They didn't.
They didn't. They're female.
So they were female. So they basically, if you look at like B. Arthur, right?
Yeah, it was the Reserve Corps.
But she was a medical person, I think.
Probably
Thought she was
Navy
a
was
truck
doing
driver.
something.
She might have
Or,
been
And then
truck
she
driver.
went to truck driver, but they weren't really. They didn't go through Marine Corps training.
yeah, they didn't have.
There
like
was no Marine Corps training.
There was no.
It was
boot
just
camp.
like
there's no boot camp for them.
it's like you're gonna
Really?
sign up for what branch? Marines. Okay.
Oh, you fit in the uniform?
you're
Cool,
just gonna
there.
be a truck driver then. Like
Put that skirt on.
Now
girl.
you're a
You
Marine
do
truck
good.
driver.
Ready to do some paperwork? All right.
Way to go, Dame.
Need a secretary. Oh, you have an opinion? No, not here, girl.
I tell my daughter all the
Did your
time.
husband finish that puzzle for you? All right.
I like those 1950s things where it's like you should have your dinner ready for your man when he gets home. Make sure you have a stiff cocktail for him. Make sure you're wearing something nice and look your best. And I tell my daughter this all the time. She's like, "That's ridiculous."
That's how life was.
Wasn't it grand?
The best thing I tell my daughter too, I'm like,
Can we go back to that?
you've only had rights for 100 years in this country. You've had the right to vote.
And the first thing you guys did was ban alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, you done fucked it up for
I mean,
everybody.
you're a little ahead of the blacks. You did pretty good there. But you're still like nothing. When it comes to time, like man.
Yeah.
Long time break, big brain. You know,
Dominance is ingrained
how
in my
crazy
psyche.
is it though? It's so nuts though. I mean, wow. Anyway. Yes, I love playing like a retard in front of my wife and child all the time. Like, me, man, strong, bigger brain. Make decision for house. Me bring meat on table, even though you no eat meat. Disrespect father, being vegetarian.
To be fair, she's pescatarian.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
no,
God.
daughter, straight vegetarian.
Really?
No, she eats
She eats
McDonald's
chicken
chicken nuggets
nuggets.
all the time.
Those
The
aren't
other
real
one-
chicken?
The other
No,
ones
I'm
are
just
veggie ones she eats. But McDonald's, she does. Yeah, anyway, that's not real chicken.
Tammy Sue
Next.
has polluted this.
All right, Lanci at
Tammy
12:25, Saam at 7:75.
Damn
Here we
it,
go.
Tammy
Next
Sue.
question up. We're getting close to the end here, so I don't think Saam can come back from this.
All right.
All right.
I'm feeling better and better.
There are 14 Marine Corps leadership traits. Which of these are not considered one of these traits? You're actually the only technically Marine Corps leader here.
Yeah.
With your stripe there.
Yeah, I never went to corporal's course. I skated my ass off.
All right.
Dude, no one went to
Which are
corporal's
these
course.
not considered? Is it judgment, honor, dependability, enthusiasm? Sam.
D.
No, that's actually part of it.
I'm going to go with
Well, it can't be
This is
judgment.
actually go ahead.
can't be
Really?
dependability?
It's remember
You know me.
leadership
First
traits.
of all, you know both of us. We're both
Right.
Marines, all right? Judgment is clearly not in our wheelhouse.
A leadership trait.
I'm going to go with C, dependability.
Incorrect.
None of them fuckers are dependable.
How is honor not a leadership trait?
I don't know. He guessed honor.
No, he didn't.
He just
I
guessed honor.
literally
Oh,
just
you
did.
it's right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's correct. For 50 points.
How
There
is
you
that not a
go.
leadership trait?
It's not a leadership trait.
How is
Honor
that
is
not?
part of the
oh,
your
I get it, though, because, yeah.
honor's part of your
I mean, I
system
can
there.
see where it is, where
When
honor,
you go in-
courage, commitment is already like your base, and then these are added to that. So
Yes,
honor's
you're
not
leadership.
part
Can't have
of
more
that.
You
honor.
better be able to judge some motherfuckers. Judgment
You
is needed.
need to have honor because you need to have
Definitely.
honor, courage, and commitment already, right? So maybe that's where they're getting away with it. They're like, we already
Exactly.
told you to be honorable, you
Well,
piece
I
of
joined
shit.
the
You
Marine
should be
Corps.
honorable no matter what.
I
It's like
joined-
number one for any military
I
ranch.
joined the Marine Corps and so clearly judgment is not a quality we all share.
No, you need to judge.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
And
Enthusiasm.
I made bad decisions.
It's
I would
hard to
say-
do. You have to be a judge, jury, and executioner when you're an NCO. Okay, it's a big thing. You got to make some
I would
They
say
never let me execute
judgment
anyone.
calls are a big thing.
I've never seen an NCO with enthusiasm. They're just like, come on, you motherfuckers.
Just call me Bill.
Hey, we got to do this.
You fucked up. You give your lower enlisted a punishment after that. You're the judge, jury. The judgment's a big thing on that. It's like
I mean, all right,
do
fair,
push-ups.
fair. I did
you
make
fucked up.
that kid burn shit and work in the scullery for the
as an
entire
NCO,
time.
you're the first person.
And that was no honor in that. There was
And
no
trust me,
honor in
You
that.
never want to take it higher than your rank, and always keep it right there in house, nice and low.
Oh, yeah,
fix
that
the
kid- that kid
problem
got
and
fucking
judge
lucky.
it and fix them.
He would have
Yes.
came back. He would have came back a private
Yeah, I know.
if I wasn't there.
I mean, I think I've had to take it once up higher than anything, and I never will ever do that again.
I mean, I requested mass 3 times in my career.
request
that's a
ships
whole
mass.
separate thing.
I did that twice.
But that's on an individual
Oh yeah, I know.
basis.
No,
so
that
where
was
you go
different.
for
That was me addressing issues.
And by the way, for
with
mass, for
mine.
those that don't know, are not in the Corps, or I think Navy does the same thing, right?
request mass is
Yeah.
a Navy
Yeah.
term. Yeah,
Yes.
it's to talk to a commander over
Yeah.
your direct commander.
It
So-
basically allows you to go outside
In the
chain of
Army or
command to
Air Force,
address
we
an
call
issue with
that
your-
open door policy. That's literally what it is. Just open door.
really?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
your commander says, I have open door policy.
So
and they go,
we have that too.
Look-
Almost every command has an open door policy, and they
Mm-hmm.
do that to avoid request mass because if they have a Marine that requests mass, you can request mass all the way up to the commandant.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah, as a PFC.
We went to our regimental commander.
Oh yeah, I when I was having issues,
That's
with,
kind of cool.
well, they kept losing my They kept losing my promotion paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
So it was they had to back pay me 3 months.
We did it
For-
because
for my
our
corporal's
our
promotion?
fucking captain kept renting cars and coming back to base drunk as shit and like just parking them randomly in the fucking barracks.
Mm-hmm.
And we're like, how are we supposed to follow this piece of shit into combat?
Yeah.
And then also I heard him say, I just want to know what it feels like to lose someone under my command.
Jesus
And that
Christ.
that kind of that
Oh.
set me on my fucking
Yeah,
I was like, my barracks lawyer came out and I was like, we're writing a letter, boys.
Here we go.
I was like, we're writing a letter. All you motherfucking NCOs, all you sergeants, you guys are all signing this. I know I'm a Lance Corporal, but I don't give a fuck. I was like, because whatever, I'm not in this for the career. I was like, you guys are going to sign this piece of paper. If you believe in it, read it.
Yeah, I'm in this.
Dude, I
to
had
get- I'm in this-
25 NCOs.
Yeah.
And we all went in front of our battalion commander, and he was like, what the fuck? And we were all like, we're scared.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's some serious shit.
Are we getting back to the game? All
Yeah.
right, I'll switch back over. I just switched over. We'll go back.
Yep.
All right. Lanci, you're at 12:25. Saam, 8:25. I don't think you're coming back from this one. All right, next
He's
one
just
up.
faster.
Who was the first?
Sorry.
Your button still works.
Who was the first female to enlist in the Marine Corps?
B. Arthur.
Was it
Betty White.
Opa Mae Johnson, Carol A. Mutter, Minnie Spotter Wolf, or Annie Lentz? Actually, Saam. I'll see that one.
Ofa Mae Johnson.
That is
You're
correct. for
damn
honor.
right, Alpha May.
We're getting
Badass
a close
bitch.
game here. Now you're at 9:25. You're
I
closing
knew
the
that.
gap.
Yeah.
But
I knew that.
Boot camp.
I want you to know that I knew that.
I know you did
You're
that.
gonna have to answer
just
some
faster.
questions here. We're getting towards the end.
The weeds wearing off.
This may be the last one. I don't know. Who was the 34th Commandant of the Marine Corps?
Ooh, that's a good one.
General Conway, General Krukak, General
Krulak.
Haig, General
Hagee.
Pace. Lanci.
I'm going to go General Hagee.
Incorrect.
Shit!
General Conway.
That is correct. 75 points to you. And
What Commandant are we on right now?
I don't know.
12:25.
That's what
I've been out
So
for
one
15
time.
years.
Hagee was
I don't
my
have to know
commandant.
that. I don't have to know that anymore.
So the
Hagee
score
was
here-
my
was mine
commandant.
too.
So the score here, Lanci.
Krulak was before Hagee. Conway was after.
Okay.
I don't know when Pace was.
General Pace is not real.
Didn't we go to a high school with the guy Pace?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
Yeah.
Real
real meathead.
yeah. Sexy little man. What?
Oh,
Like
he
a
was.
Brad Pitt looking motherfucker.
He's handsome.
Yeah.
Very handsome.
You have the jawline that works for me, you
Super
know?
jacked.
Yeah,
Was
he
wearing a
did.
wife
He
beater.
was also jacked too, man.
Super jacked. Super jacked. Anyway, all right. So
Shit, he's coming back.
pretty sure Lanci won this because ready. Let's see it. Oh, Lanci wins.
Oh, god damn it. I'm sorry. You played well. You went out there and you gave 104%. You did good.
It's that extra 6%
question there.
I went out and gave 110.
what was the tiebreaker question?
Okay, so the tiebreaker question was because I was
Yes.
like, "Fuck." You got close. So you're in 225 points. That's not bad.
Not bad.
So the tiebreaker question was something you would not know. You'd have to really guess. Multiple choice on this one. What is the Semper Hooah's Devil Derp T-shirt price for a size large? Is it and I give off the prices, and I listen. Basically, I just pull up our website.
$29.95.
Yeah, basically, I pull it up, and whoever guessed it would fucking win.
$14.95.
Yeah. No, I give you
We're
multiple
not
choice.
that cheap. Man.
Yeah,
We're trying
yeah.
to make
Oh,
money
right.
here.
Yeah.
It's got produced and shipping. There's a
Yeah,
lot going
right.
on.
There's a lot happening.
But I would, I'd put out the multiple choice for
6 easy payments of $69.95.
$69.99.
99.99.
$69.69.
I learned a lot out of this.
We have learned and we have spread our knowledge to the world.
I mean, you guys are fucking nuts. By the
And we're
way.
dumbasses.
We're a cult.
Yeah, I know. You're a cult. You're a cult. You guys. Nah, it's not cult. It's you really are.
We've been brainwashed well.
I don't like cult. I mean, you really are like a frat. Like
with, yeah, a
'cause
frat
frats are
with guns and bombs. and-
Latins involved. You guys are
Yes.
tight knit group. You have to be like, everything's got to be like, oh, we select you
hold
to
on.
make sure
Frats,
you're good.
frats are Greek.
Okay, Greek
Son of
Latin,
a
same
bitch.
thing.
They're totally different things.
Same
yeah,
thing.
Greek lettering is way different than
They're way
Latin.
different.
It's
Our cheese is
all
better.
the same.
We have better
It's
tiered
all the
meats.
same. Dude, Greek Latin, it's all the same shit. They
When was
don't-
the
Yeah,
last time you drank a Greek wine?
Okay. No, I actually
Totally
have.
different.
I have. Yeah,
I
It
have.
is weird.
It was
I asked
vodka.
when was the last time?
I don't know. It's been a while. It's not that great.
It's
not a fan.
that great.
Their
to be
whites are
honest.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not a fan though.
Yeah, minerally, a little
But
bit of little brininess.
The chicken,
great with seafood.
The chicken's good. The lemon and the gyros are
Well,
so
that-
fucking amazing.
My
Good,
God.
good gyro every
A
now and
gyro.
then.
You have
Gyros.
fucking
are the
New
shit.
York.
For our East Coast friends, the
Yeah.
gyros.
It's all
Yeah.
about. It's all
Because you
about
say gyros, they're like what?
Gyro?
Gyro.
gyro.
Seinfeld. I'm gonna get off here and get a quick gyro.
Gyro.
Are you going to go to the
That was a
FOB
TV
for
guide
that?
episode. That was
Yeah.
a TV guide episode.
It was a TV guide episode. I'm kind of curious how. You ever been to New York?
No.
Yeah. I'm
Well, I
curious.
slept in LaGuardia.
Yeah. Just wondering how a euro tastes over there compared to here because we got a lot of Greeks over here.
Dude,
Yeah.
we,
So-
Chicago's
We
got
went
the
to school
best
with a lot of
food.
them.
I know we Greek Town.
we
Oh my
just have
god,
the
Greek
best
Town
food.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Greek
Like whether
Town.
you want to be healthy, whether you want to be a fat slob, whether you want to eat a hot dog, whether you want to eat a
Yeah.
fucking
Also,
whatever.
if you're going to-
Chicago,
yeah.
the food here is just
Yeah.
Also, if you're going to
incredible.
go into
Yeah.
the restaurant business, don't ever work for the Greeks.
I honestly, besides New York, which has good food, I think the second city compared to ours though would be Vegas for food because they
Dude,
they
Vegas
import
'Cause
all
they
that-
import
all
everyone.
that crap right
Now,
over
their
everything.
shit
Yeah.
in Vegas though is better, top notch shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they have a lot.
Oh
of-
yes, because you're
great-
usually like in these hotels and casinos that
I mean,
are
we have
rocking
we
good
have
stuff.
Capitol Grill and shit. Capitol Grill is dude, their steaks are fucking fire.
You have not been to Jean George.
Jean George.
No, I've never been to Jean
One of the
George.
few places in the country that can serve actual Wagyu.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Good shit.
For Wagyu,
their
I just
bone marrow.
I go to my brother's house.
I almost got it, but their bone marrow that they have on their menu is an entire cow femur.
and you just suck it out with a
It's
straw.
no. It's cut in half, and then you like scoop it out onto brioche and shit.
I
It's
kind of want to say bone marrow.
It's
now.
like beef
my
butter.
God.
Bone marrow is like beef butter.
Yeah,
if you've ever had
I've
it.
heard that. I've heard it.
Dude, you
Same
got me
thing with
hooked
like
on
bears.
bones. Yeah,
That's why dogs like eat the marrow out of those
dude,
bones.
it's so good.
Dude, my dog, his jaw is so fucking strong. He cracked a cow femur bone.
I believe it.
Cracked it.
What kind of dog is this?
Can I borrow your
I
dog?
got a Cane Corso. He's a fucking monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can I
He's
have
crazy. No. No. He's still got his balls, so I'm breeding him.
Oh.
You can barely take care of yourself. You're gonna take care of another fucking.
Dude, my
I
dog.
feel like it
being?
would give me discipline.
Dude, my dog eats. My dog eats.
Teach me responsibility.
Eats 4 pounds of raw chicken a day,
Holy shit.
and then he eats
He eats better than I do.
eats a
Yeah.
can of sardines.
Yeah. He does.
A can of sardines every night, and then he gets a supplement on top of that.
Never mind. He eats just like I
And
do.
then sometimes for like I'll give him fucking
Do you give him Ritz?
beef fat scraps.
Does he get Ritz crackers with the sardines, or is it just the sardines?
He doesn't.
What was that?
dude, you try
the
and give him
Burbs?
anything that's not been alive, he won't eat it.
What was it?
So he doesn't like cheese?
Dude, he's a straight carnivore.
What kind of dog is that? Doesn't like cheese.
The Burbs.
Straight carnivore.
What is a sardine on the cracker? Tell me, remember that? Like Tom Hanks is like.
It was on a pretzel. It was on
Oh,
a
pretzel. That's right. Sardine on a pretzel. That's what it was.
Oh,
Sardines.
I've had sardine sandwiches before. They're
It's
not
like
good.
my grandfather.
Very salty.
Sardines.
Yeah, that's I feel like it's just like a European thing that just like came back over. You're like, oh, this is how we have our fish. Like,
So-
really?
Well, dude,
in a
something,
can.
The
something
Italians
like
have a version
80,
of that. It's called
Yeah.
anchovies.
Yeah, I know. It's,
something like
Which
80%
can be
of the
good.
world's
They
population
are
eats
good.
sardines.
it depends how you what you have them on.
First of all, anchovies are great on pizza. They're good in pasta. They're good on Ritz crackers.
Caesar
Yeah.
salad.
but if you get rid of like the hairs, I like
That's bone.
get rid of the hairs.
No, just eat them.
Just pull them
Salty.
out of a can,
Yeah.
dude. Just get a
Gross.
fork.
Gross.
Yo, I got anchovies and Calabrian chili
Speaking
oil
of that,
at
you
home.
were
It's so
actually
good.
while we're finishing off our show here, you were in Missouri for the last few weeks. What did you eat out there in the middle of nowhere?
Oh, dude.
Barbecue.
No, he was in the middle of nowhere. Missouri.
Barbecue.
No, we actually brought a lot of our own food.
Okay.
Because we brought our camper down there. So
Do they not have food in
It's-
Missouri?
It's nice going to my in-laws because I get to bring my own house with me.
Yeah. There you go.
So like I'm like, all right, guys, see you later. I'm gonna go back out to my house, and
You send the kids inside and you and the wife
you got
have a
big
long
old, one of
time.
those big old camper, like a.
yeah, I got a 32-foot travel trailer. Sleeps like 10, 12 people.
I've been trying to get one for my unit for me and
Dude.
Pete, basically when I go up to
Let's get
well
back-
anywhere,
what
so
about
we
the
can have
Amtrak?
my own barracks for myself
Yeah.
and Pete. So
Dude,
we
they're-
can-
What about the Amtrak?
Dude, they're great.
Yeah, but it's hard to do that.
I mean,
on the
you can
highway.
get a lot smaller
it
ones,
isn't.
which are cool. But I got a big ass family, so I have to have all the fucking sleeping and shit. But it's got bunks. It's got. I mean,
It's got built-in toy hall.
This is what it is.
What we really need, though.
this is what it is. It's everything that you ever wanted in a tree fort,
But
it's on wheels, and you get to
Taking
bring
it
it
anywhere
anywhere
you
you
want.
want.
How
Yeah.
do you get it in the tree?
It's got
You can.
TVs.
Well, it's in
got
Missouri.
TVs
You just
in
get the
it.
wind kick up, and you'll be right there.
And this is the bad thing about Missouri. So they're cattle farmers down there, my in-laws, and you cannot find good beef anywhere because all the Black Angus beef that they raise, they export.
Oh, okay.
They're sending that all over the
nothing
country.
in town. They're
So
just
it's like
eating
everything in town is just like the
shit.
leftover dog shit.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
no one can
It's like-
afford anything out there.
Oh, they can afford it.
They can afford beer.
Lots
a lot
it.
of beer.
Yeah, it's Missouri. There's nothing else to do.
There's really not a whole lot to do. It's fun to kind of disconnect because there's no internet, there's no phone service, there's no nothing. So it's like,
Oh, I had all that at Lake of the Ozarks.
Afghanistan?
okay, Lake of the Ozarks. Lake of the Ozarks is not
Iraq?
Missouri. Lake of the Ozarks is like this fucking cluster of rich people in the
Yes,
middle of
Ozarks
Missouri.
is, yeah.
I saw so much public sex there.
Watch the show, Ozarks.
Dude, we know a girl from high school. Her and her boyfriend, dude, he's got a 42-foot offshore racing boat. They drive down there all
Yeah.
the time, and they just rip around on
Yeah,
freaking.
it's money. It's money
Dude,
and trash mixed together.
dude,
That's
it's
the Ozark is.
crazy.
It's money and trash.
Also, if you ever go
smash.
rent the
and there's
park-
some like middle shit in the middle.
Rent
of
the
Yeah,
it.
because you'll
rent
see
the party
guys on like
barge.
a runabout boat, and then you'll see a guy in like a fucking 60-foot yacht.
It's like
and you're like
the locals that
"What?"
live and serve there, and then the people that come down from money.
Yeah, I don't know shit about fuck. So
Which is like, yes, it is nice and beautiful and fun there. But man, if you got, I don't know, if I had money,
I think Table Rock
that kind
is
of
a better
money-
lake.
like you spend that kind of money, I don't want to use my money toward. I don't know.
You go to Branson, dude. Branson's a cool town. It's
Yeah,
like
you-
a mini Las Vegas.
yeah, Yakov Smirnoff performs there.
Fuck off, Wisconsin Dells. That's the shit. I got a cabin up there.
Dude, Wisconsin Dells. There's so many big.
That
people.
strip club up there,
Yeah,
Cruising
that's
Chubbies.
It's all about having a cabin up there. Just do your own thing.
Oh, if you got a cabin up there, then yeah, that's fucking straight. My cabin's on wheels.
What's that? Yeah, I still want to do that though. I want something. I actually want an RV though.
We did a bachelor.
Yeah, you want a pusher.
We did a bachelor
Like-
party up there.
Those
It
are
was
like
fun.
$500,000 though.
Yeah. But I want that because I just want to be like. But I want somebody to drive it too. I don't want to drive.
That's
wanna
a
hang out in the
$500,000 plus another $50,000 in salary.
Yeah, I just
Wait
don't-
for the Tesla one.
Oh yeah, it'll go 4 miles.
by
That's the
itself.
autopilot.
No, actually, all the new ones they all have the Cruisetronic shit.
Yeah.
So you don't even drive the thing.
Yeah.
You just sit in the seat and it just drives itself.
I'm not getting one until I get to Florida, where I get my solar off-grid shit because I still need a
Dude, my whole
plug it
camper is
in.
run off of solar.
Get it?
I installed a whole solar system, inverter
at
system,
you
so
for
everything
green.
is.
Well,
I
it
like
makes
being
sense,
off
though.
grid, dude.
It makes sense for camping. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, we got to wrap shit up. Obviously,
Yep.
my producer here, Saam,
Yeah.
needs to.
Hey, we're gonna need
Oh.
to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Where's the wrap it up box?
So Lanci won the game. We ramble on throughout the entire game. I don't know how fun it was to listen to that. I don't know.
We spread a lot of knowledge, though.
I had
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
At this
I had a
point,
legit good time.
if you're here, you're a real listener. Thanks, Mr. Saam.
You're right.
Also,
Also-
your dad, not you.
Oh yeah.
What else? Also, what? Something else?
I was gonna say we didn't go over like how to treat a sucking chest wound in Marine
Oh,
Corps
not yet.
trivia. We went over that in boot camp a lot.
Well,
we did go over that. Yeah.
We'll have like a combat lifesaver
I was fully
course.
expecting that to be a real thing in combat, and I never saw it once.
A suck a chest wound.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Saw
class
it in
is
3 Kings.
Yeah, right? I was actually going to say, that's legit. Suck chest wound, suck chest wound. I remember that class.
Gotta
And like,
release the
when you
valve.
watch that movie, you're like, oh, there's
Yeah.
fucking poor Marky.
Marky Mark.
I'm going to a thing. I'm not saying it, but his brother's going to be there.
Which one?
Oh,
Donnie.
yeah. Him and Jenny.
Which I met them before, actually, at a thing before.
For certain Lipton?
Yeah, Lipton, I'm meeting. I've actually met them before at a wedding before. Or,
Yeah. They're
well,
cool people.
It almost caused a fight. Not me, but the guy I was with was like, fucking Donnie Wahlberg. That's my. I used to jerk off to your girlfriend. And that's before they got married. And it was like, almost started a fight, and the bounce, like, not their personal security had to take him out.
There's that.
And then I'm going to see him again because he just launched Wahlburgers
Yeah.
locally around here. And
Yeah.
They opened
so
in St. Charles a while ago.
this could be fun. We're talking about. See if he wants to come on the show.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'll see if he wants to come on the show.
And not get paid.
I'd actually rather have Jenny come on. No offense to you, Donnie.
Yeah.
It would sell better if she was on. Just saying. 'Cause most of us have jerked off to your wife. So, Just saying.
Spring break.
Hey.
Spring break 94.
Anyway, it's once again, you're listening to the show at this point. Awesome. Thanks.
We appreciate
need it.
you.
Yep.
Now send us those donations.
Yep. Anything, please. We're dying here. No, we're
I
good.
want to stop driving for Uber.
No, we'll be all right.
I want to start driving for Uber.
Oh,
Give me
geez,
at least
okay.
that much money.
Yeah, it's dude, you got a big enough car.
The Marine
I
Corps is
know.
dying here. They need some cash.
Anyway,
Yep.
All right. Please like, follow, subscribe, share. Remind yourself we're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, all podcast platforms, and watch us on YouTube or at semperhua.com. You could follow us on Semperhua at Semperhua Podcast and Instagram at Semperhua. Check out the merch at semperhua.com/shop. You can support the show at semperhua.com with a monthly subscription of your choosing. Just hit that support us button, and 50% of merch profits go to Tango 3. Sami, Tango 3.
Tango 3, with your help, they will support vetted organizational products that help with veteran mental health issues and veteran suicide prevention through the sale of Dove Creek Akashi Wagyu beef jerky.
It's delicious shit. Hit them up. They're
buy
fucking
it.
fantastic. Don't forget to send a hate mail to contact@semperhua.com, and not just hate mail, any mail. We appreciate it all.
Also, views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily the views and opinions of the DoD or the Department of Defense or any U.S. government or organization.
That's pretty good, but maybe they are.
Maybe they
that
are.
was actually pretty good. You did a really good one. We're not done yet.
It's really good.
He's ready to. And, guys, catch you next episode. We're taking off a little bit. I should announce that next one.
Yeah.
We got holidays coming up.
Yep.
We'll see you guys
What
next
holiday?
Passover, Easter. I don't know which one it is.
Jesus Day.
Zombie
Yarmulke?
Jesus. Zombie Jesus. All right. Well, guys, see you guys next episode.
Later.